We live on the tube. Live on the tube. You live now, you might want to kill it. Live on the tube. If you made it this far, you already know. I'm all in your boat. Yeah, it's time to go.
Fire.
Hey, look.
As recorded, y'all don't take our shit.
Hey, we here. If you made it this far, what's up? What's good? We live on the tube, huh? Kid Carlow spinning them shits in the back right now. Live spin.
Yeah.
Gudda Lo in the building. Roll Will in the building. Top Flight in the building.
You gotta talk announcement.
My fault. Let me intro the pod. If you made it this far.
I think you got a hit now.
Hey, we gonna make a live hit. Fuck you mean? What you mean, bro? What's up?
That was funny. That nigga name. I was trying to think.
Who?
Vanna White.
If you made it. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanna let this beat ride for like 20 minutes. But we got a pod.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Get her over my place. I hit her comments back on MySpace. Got her eye to the crib. Sanford Boulevard. Let her see how I live. Took her to the lake. Then we made her late. Then I ate it up. I'm talking shake and bake. Yeah, kill the beat, literally. What y'all niggas talking about, nigga? And that's just a warm up, nigga. The Patreon gonna have the rest, nigga. $99.99, nigga.
Hey, subscribe to the Patreon. We getting. I'm not gonna lie to you. We getting back to the content game. There's gonna be a lot more Patreon going up. A lot more fun going up. What's up? Pull the mic closer, bro.
I'll tell y'all later. Yeah, I mean, obviously they do that for like documentaries, but I'm talking about actually like sending out like the audio form of that shit. Like, I wonder how that shit would be received if like, yeah, I mean, it's literally just alright, niggas freestyling some shit and then actually working on it while it's recording until you get to the actual song, and then you like, you know, you put out the actual song.
No, that's dope. That's not a bad like.
That's why I want y'all niggas taking my shit.
Oh man.
Niggas
take our shit all the time. I'm at a place where I feel like somebody somewhere is watching us.
You know they watching.
Like, I've been saying this shit for years. I just feel like it
ain't no bots either. It ain't no AI.
Yeah. It ain't. It's hired professionals.
Yeah, these niggas
hired guns type shit. Just spying on the little man. Cause that's where all the real content is. That's where all the real gold is.
Like that shit.
That's how you keep it to the streets.
Hey, that's how you keep shit fresh and new. Speaking of keeping shit fresh and new, this nigga Elon. Let's get straight to it. This nigga Elon. He's single-handedly trying to kill the greatest app ever made, which is Twitter. Single-handedly trying to kill it. Over the past 2 days, he has installed, what are they called? Something limits. Like rate limits. Basically saying that if you are a verified follower, you can view 6,000 posts a day. If you're an unverified user, if you are an unverified user, you only can view 600 posts a day. And if you're new unverified user, meaning like you only joined it within the past like 6-7 months to a year, you can only view about 200 posts a day.
Like view.
Yes, like view. Now, if you know anything about Twitter, you can fucking scroll Twitter for hours and hours on end and continue to find shit. So to put a limit on what people can view I honestly think if somebody don't get in Elon's ear by the end of what's today, July 2nd, if by the 4th of July, if this shit ain't rectified and he don't lift these rate limits and whatnot, I promise you Twitter will be gone.
Well, shout out to
by Thanksgiving.
Shout out to the niggas that's already taking initiative and looking for the alternate.
What's the alternate?
I have a question though, bro.
Go ahead.
What did he say his purpose behind this? Because I can see
it's a nigga with money. He just doing shit.
I can see some benefit in limiting the amount that people are scrolling on Twitter all day. I think that's a pro to that. Because some people be on that shit all day, literally, to where they're losing productivity. I'm not saying it affects you, but is that his goal, or is he just doing it to kind of control? You feel me?
So hold on. So his actual tweet, Elon's actual tweet from July 1st, to address extreme levels of data scraping and system manipulation, we've applied the following temporary limits. And again, this is what I was saying earlier. Verified accounts are limited to reading 6,000 posts a day. Unverified accounts, 600 posts a day. New unverified accounts, 300 posts a day. So that's all I'm trying to see. Oh, he also said, you awake from a deep trance. Step away from the phone to see your friends and family. So, like,
okay.
The reason I set a view limit is because we are all Twitter addicts and need to go outside. I'm doing a good deed for the world here.
Hey,
also, there's another view you just used.
I like it.
Oh, the irony of hitting view limits due to complaining about view limits. Rate limits include soon to be 8,800.
I'm gonna side with Elon on this one.
I see why, but who are you to decide that?
He owns it.
And I get
he right.
So that's all right. So that's number one.
He owns Twitter, bro. Okay. This is his shit. He bought it for like $54 billion. So I mean, if anybody gonna make that decision, it's gonna be bro.
Which is cool. I get that. However, the purpose of this particular platform, for some people, if not most people who use that platform, is to get away from whatever the hell they're going through in their regular lives.
Facts.
So
and it's some form of.
It's a form of information.
It's free speech.
Free speech and information. Most people
in the last couple years, you probably gotten more information. Maybe not you personally, but you probably got more information in real time
on Twitter.
You probably found out about mass shootings.
You're not on Twitter.
I don't have a Twitter.
He doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
You have one. You
I'm
just
not
don't
directing it
use
to you. I'm directing it towards your argument, not you personally, but your argument.
Now, but like he said though, and even going back to what you said, you shouldn't want to run away from your real shit to a social media.
However,
I don't think you should.
But the thing about it,
I don't think you should.
You should. But it is what it is.
But my thing is this, and this is what. Carlo, what's your sister name again? I forgot.
Carlow?
Yeah.
Her real name?
Yeah.
Lala, but yeah.
Okay, shout out to Lala. I don't want to call her DeCarlo. Shout out to Lala. She's always be in the comments. But her point is exactly what I was going to say. Elon's trying to get people to pay for verification. That's all. So, to flip that onto you, Lo, the people who got the most, you know, so who are able to view 6,000 posts a day and whatnot are paying. What you mean? 6,000. 6,000 posts a day for verified accounts. To be a verified account, you have to pay. Yes. So this is more of a business move to pay instead of, you know what I'm saying? Elon don't give a fuck about us going and touching grass and all of that bullshit. Elon's trying to make that paper.
Well, I can still say, even then though, 6,000 posts a day, like you said, niggas scroll through more than 6,000.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so he's still putting a limit on it.
6,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I don't know if I hit 6,000 in a day.
You see what I'm saying?
You think you hit 6,000 in a day, bro?
Not a day.
That's a lot.
Week maybe.
Yeah, but like you said, y'all aren't paying.
But again, it's just because if I'm scrolling through it, don't mean.
So y'all have 600.
Microphone.
Sorry, y'all got 600.
We're not paying.
So y'all got 600. Right. Even 600. That's kind of a lot.
It is.
But a lot of that too
That's a
is because
lot.
it's a lot of bots. It's a lot.
Yes,
of,
it's a lot
and
of
I feel
bullshit
like that's where he
ads.
needs. That's where he needs to start it. Like filter out the bullshit so that people like him even doing like splitting the fucking timeline up and shit. I get like in hindsight, like now I get like why it might be split. Because when I switch over to my For You shit, it's more so just you know what I mean. Like people in my circle that I see that I actually interact with every day. But if I go to the other shit. Yeah, I'm gonna see like a whole bunch of other shit that I really don't give a fuck about that might just pop up and shit. So I get why that splits there. Cool, perfect. That's a great start and shit. I know people was bashing it at first, but I get it. Then I think the next step, honestly, it shouldn't be like limiting what people scroll. It's actually filtering the bullshit. Just really like looking for the fucking.
And that's what I was gonna ask on Twitter.
You know what I mean?
Do you only see the people you follow, or do it feed you bullshit?
No, because lately that's why they be like joking about. Bullshit, so yeah, that's why they be saying like the algorithms be off. Your algorithms.
He done changed it to where I be seeing people tweets that I don't even fucking follow.
Yeah.
Right.
He done split the timeline.
Even worse, I follow them and unfollow them, and I still see this
right.
shit.
And he done split the timeline into two different fucking timelines, the For You and the following.
Like, yeah, and like the For You is supposed to be like shit that based off your likes or like
what everybody wants.
The following shit, that's what it was in the beginning. That's how Twitter was in the beginning, just whatever you're following. But now you just get so much ads and all that shit in between the tweets and everything that you're gonna scroll through some bullshit before you even get to your man's tweet that might have been posted 4 hours ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I can see your side of it. It's just you don't have no control on it. I feel you.
My bad.
Y'all over here vibing the beats and shit.
My fault.
You know what I'm saying?
My bad, y'all. Me and Carlow the only ones over here being able to listen to music. My fault. I'm over here like.
I do get Elon's
out there vibing heavy.
I get Elon's general purpose, in my opinion, but it's always a way to go about it. He might not be going about it.
He's not going about it.
But I get what he's trying to do, and I agree with him.
But understanding what he's trying to do,
Tesla.
I don't think what he's saying his motive is what the real motive is. That whole I want y'all to go outside and that nigga.
No, that's not.
That nigga.
That's the motivator.
That was the publicist's answer. That was the publicist's answer.
Fact.
I think I'm.
That nigga's about that paper.
He trying to get you to limit how much you're on Twitter.
No. Why would I want my users to limit how much they're on a platform that I just fucking paid for?
That and you got
that's stupid.
And you got to think
care about his
and
people.
You gotta
that
think
nigga
too.
wants paper.
You gotta think. Look how long Twitter has been free. To the point where the joke is, I don't know how this app is still free.
That's been the running joke for the past 10 years on Twitter. Is how is this app free?
And now they're trying to.
Complaining. And you're right. Because niggas, I've been on Twitter for over damn near 15 years now. I've been on Twitter since 09, 08, something like that.
Send me a Tesla, Elon. I support you.
That nigga not sending you a goddamn thing. So I don't even know why you already over here talking about sending you.
Should we transition straight into the
box? Man, I'm going viral on Twitter a couple of times and shit, man. I'm like, yo, Elon, you could have hollered at your boy real quick. Yeah, I might could do some consulting for you, man, so you can smooth this over and shit. I ain't saying the idea is all bad, but hey, you know what I mean? But nah, it's just fucked up.
Y'all talk about the Elon Zuckerberg fight?
Nah, we can slide in there. So we talked about it last week.
Oh wait, pause. I was gonna say.
Oh wait, go ahead.
So if these are the last days of Twitter and shit, I'm hearing that Spill is apparently the new
Spill.
Yeah, something called Spill. It's black owned. It's supposed to be that shit. That's what
but they've been every 2 to 3 years there's a new black owned app that we've been trying to migrate to, and that shit don't never work.
If I'm, you know what I mean? I told motherfuckers, yo, if there's
the
last days, holla
at
your boy on IG. I might be on Spill. I don't know. This nigga,
you know what niggas gonna go? Right back to Facebook.
That's nasty.
Niggas going back to Facebook, bro. I'm telling you.
I don't know, bro.
Facebook
There's too much family on Facebook.
Yeah, I got.
So what, you gonna go Instagram?
Yeah, you'll go Instagram.
Instagram is for the women.
People post text on Instagram anyway.
Instagram is for the women.
Well, no.
Instagram is a women-led app. I don't care.
Instagram apparently just got their own. They're doing their own version of Twitter too. It's called Threads.
I don't like it.
I don't like neither.
I don't like it.
Yo, Elon, you fucking up, my boy. Like,
Twitter
you gotta relax.
Twitter
you
been
fucking up, my boy.
Twitter been the one for so long.
It's the one, not the 2 or the 3.
It's the one.
It's the one, bro. Man. It's the one, dog.
Y'all ass got limits. Shout out to Elon.
It's the one, bro. I ain't
once they
they
would have put a limit on your World Star, you would have been upset. You would only view the first page on World Star, you'd have been upset.
Facts.
better not look at World Star on Twitter. That'd be one of your posts.
Man, look.
You're right. And now it's like
Every time you open your app, you be stressed.
You scroll down
like,
Twitter,
free
I want to
posts.
see this shit.
What wrong with you?
At the end of the day, I just don't think
Y'all
it's
go
gonna
get some
be
grass.
as profitable for Elon as he thinks it is. Because there's nothing people like more than free shit. And once you have something free for so long and you remove that, I don't think niggas is gonna buy in. Yes, obviously there are gonna be some people who are gonna pay. I'm not saying nobody's gonna fucking pay, but the masses are not paying for Twitter, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Money Elon worth, bro.
I get it, but if you just invested $50 million, if he just invested $50 billion, however much he invested to buy Twitter, and you fucking alienate 75% of the people who are on Twitter who would pay for or are only there for it to be free, nigga, that was a terrible investment because that investment is going to be shit.
So this is where I'm gonna be devil's advocate. You're not paying for Twitter if it's $1.99 a month?
No.
Lying.
No, I'm not.
Talk to him.
No, I'm not.
Talk to him.
No, I'm not.
I think that's
Talk to him.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Get
not.
him, Ro.
$1.99? No.
Get 'em, bro.
No.
Get him.
No.
I'm not.
I'm not saying
I know William
$1.99 for
it's not gonna
your
be.
limits. I'm talking about just $1.99 just to access Twitter, be on Twitter, tweet. You wouldn't pay that a month?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not paying for no social media, bro.
I don't like how you answered that quickly. That's why I feel like that's cap. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your
If
word
it
for it
was,
because you a man.
to be honest with you, if I was cap, I would have
thought.
thought about it.
Right.
I'm off the rip. No. It's not happening.
Yeah, but
if,
I
Twitter,
also
if
know-
right now
but-
Twitter would have shut down and say you got to pay $1.99 to log back in, RIP, I'm out, bro.
I also know how you pod, but
Alright,
Okay.
Alright,
I'll think.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Nigga, I use
I'm not
you.
saying
You
it's not
gonna pay
possible.
for it. I know you gonna pay for it. So now, now you gotta bring this shit.
It was one. It was
You gotta keep us updated.
I'll put it, you know why? You know why?
Keep us
You know why?
updated.
I paid $4.99 for less for shit that I don't even fucking use no more. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that I gotta fucking just
What you was paying $4.99 for?
probably one of them fucking
of them
stars or
streaming
one of like stars.
platforms. Yeah,
and
you got a
shit.
point,
Like
you got a
I
point.
used it for stars. I don't watch nothing on stars but Power.
If shit's not in
Y'all would-
season
y'all would
on
use
Hulu, I'm not touching
And now
Hulu.
I'm about to just delete
Y'all
that shit
niggas-
because I done
niggas
found
pay
out
for
how to get my
YouTube.
cable back. So I'm good. I
I
don't
don't
need
pay
that
for
shit no more.
YouTube.
I don't pay for YouTube.
I don't pay for that shit.
Niggas pay for YouTube.
But I understood
YouTube TV.
Yes, that's why
Right.
I understand that, and I understood when people want to listen to tracks on YouTube and shit, and they don't want to keep the app open and all that. I think they pay for that. Shit
Yeah,
so they can
I
do
get
it.
that part.
So I get that, yeah.
But I'm not.
But you're not paying $1.99.
No.
Considering everything else you pay for,
Here's the
you're
thing.
$99. You're not paying that.
I don't even think Elon cares
The
about
price
money.
of iPhone storage, you're not paying that. Cloud storage, you're not paying that.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think Elon
Because you
cares
know what I
about
would
money,
do?
bro.
I would look at it like God is telling me to get my ass off this app. That's how
I
I would. Look at it.
would. I would too. I would too.
Like maybe I don't need to be here
God
no more.
been
I
told
would
you
too. And I'd have probably been like,
Shut your ass up.
Told your ass that a couple while
Shut
ago.
your ass up.
he told me that
You
when I was.
late
He
to
told me
the
that when I
call.
got my first account. back.
I go back
late
to
to
fucking
the call.
Tumblr before I fucking pay $1.99 for Twitter.
That's cap.
I mean, I still got Tumblr on my phone. I don't use it, but it's very it's useful to make gifts with. I'm not gonna lie to you. They have a great gift curator. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Elon versus up.
I'm taking both of them to leave in a stretcher.
Double TKO.
Right,
Double
like,
knockout.
why? First of all, the fact that them niggas are talking about doing it in the Roman
So
Coliseum.
this is like for real.
Yeah. This is real
They're
shit.
not gonna do it in no Coliseum.
That's what they're talking about.
I would pick Elon to smash Zuck because Zuck is a very small man.
You sleep. Zuck is a lizard man.
No, he's very small.
Don't shut me down, YouTube. I was supposed to come in on my fuck
It's a
YouTube
lizard
vibes,
man.
but I'm not gonna do that. I think. Oh no,
Look up how big Zuck
Zuckerberg is a reptilian.
is. Yeah, he wow. Stepped on.
You right.
Zuck
Anyway,
is a small little guy. Elon gonna slap
you
him.
said that nigga's a spider monkey. That nigga. You better stop playing around.
I've seen him spar.
Who? Zuckerberg?
Yes, bro. Pull up Zuckerberg's funny.
The fact that you, why have you seen Zuckerberg sparring?
He posted it. What you talking about? That's on his Instagram and all that shit, bro.
Not Zuckerberg. I
But-
think that nigga's a reptilian. Like.
He's five. He like 5'7", 140.
Zuckerberg?
Yes.
And how big is Elon?
6'1", like a buck.
The fact that you know the tail of the tape for Elon
I know
and
the tail of the
Zuckerberg
tape.
is insane.
Hey, I'm the special. I know the tail of the tape.
This
This is-
nigga,
this
who
will
got
be a
who got
happy-
the reach? Who got the, what's
My boy
the weights?
Big
Like,
Elon. Big Musk.
Big must.
Musk
so
was
you
slap
taking
that
Musk
boy
over
down.
Zuck, huh?
I'm taking First round KO.
First round KO. I'm telling, bruh. Zuckerberg a reptilian. You better stop playing.
I think Zuckerberg get punched one time for real. He gonna be like, "Oh my God, I'm too rich for this," and ball up.
Y'all ain't seen that South Park episode where that nigga was on there shit. You don't know my style. Fuck that shit. Oh, man. The Mark Zuckerberg. You see that shit. You see that shit.
You know my style.
You don't know my style. That shit, I gotta find that shit, send it to y'all. But, hey, look, if in a fight, I might, man, look.
Yeah, I'm not picking against the reptilian. That's all I'm
If you see him in
Nigga
person,
said he's amphibious.
Bruh, y'all, my algorithm must be nuts, cause they be showing me all kind of shit that like that nigga blinks be like sideways. So crazy.
what the fuck you be following?
Right.
Your 600 post gonna go crazy.
That's why. Hey, yo, Elon, I might understand it now. You understand? I might get it, dog. I might get it, dog. Cause yo, if your shit,
Nigga said eyes blink side.
yeah, that's like some animorph shit, nigga. Fuck out of here, bro.
This is why these posts matter, because niggas just think shit is just so oblivious. This nigga's a billionaire. Why he can't be a fucking amphibian? Why can't he be a fucking lizard
Eli,
man?
drop it to 400. 400 posts a day, Eli.
You know what's funny? I didn't even see this on Twitter. It's not even on Twitter. That's not even Twitter. That's not even Twitter.
Facebook is up and got us exposed.
Bro, you type in Zuck reptilian. I bet that shit go whack. You gonna get a whole lot of fucking answers. They be like,
I ain't putting that shit in my algorithm.
Hey, we gonna get shut down. That's cool.
As long as you know.
Speaking of rich niggas doing rich nigga shit, Virgin Mobile has started their first commercial space flights, where like you can just go up to space. Just Virgin.
Talk about rich niggas.
What's Richard Branson?
Yeah, that's
The nigga who earned Virgin Mobile.
He got billions.
Remember when he did his cribs?
Did any of y'all have a Virgin Mobile?
I did.
I ain't never had no damn Virgin Mobile. I've been with
line.
AT&T since they was fucking singular wire.
One of my people going on the Virgin Cruise in July.
AT&T.
They got a whole
AT&T before it turned singular, and then it went back to AT&T.
I had that. I had it when it was Bell South.
Bell South, that's what it was.
Ooh.
My mom had that.
Ooh.
She still got the email.
Yeah, about that
BellSouth.net?
That
Yeah.
Bell South. No, she need to change that.
I still got that.
No. I'm
Nigga,
serious. She need to
that's how
change
that's
that.
how I got motherfucking direct TV.
She got a new one, but
No. Y'all need to change that, because you gonna wake up one day and that shit's not gonna be accessible no more. And whatever you got in there is gonna
That domain gonna be that domain.
I'm telling you from experience.
What you had
I was working. I forgot where I was working at.
You probably had a
No, I was working. I think whether it was at Kelly or one of those.
Blockbuster.com.
But like somebody had a Bell South email, and it was like I woke up one day and I just couldn't access it anymore. And I called them, and they were just like, "Yeah, Bell South has been gone for such and such amount of time, and that shit is not on our servers anymore. We can't help your ass. You might want to change that." Like, I'm telling you, that's like Bell South. It's a couple of them old ass emails that niggas is still using that they need to let the fuck go. Jeeves. Niggas had a Jeeves. I don't know.
I ain't gonna hold
Shout
you.
out to Jeeves.
That shit was resourceful during like
Jeeves was Chat GPT before Chat GPT.
Yeah, man, that shit was
That
resourceful
Jeeves.
during like my elementary, middle school days. Yeah.
that Ask G.
SQUADcast Network.
Yeah. What is the circumference of the earth or some bullshit? I'm trying to ask this shit. What my ask?
Hey,
Get that first.
but then again, you
and
realize
then they send the link.
you go back, Jeeves really ain't no shit.
No.
Cause then when Google hit, it was like, oh damn, fuck a Jeeves.
G's will take you to a Google.
Remember Angel Fire?
oh no, we couldn't do that.
That sound like a porn site.
I don't remember.
Nah.
Check that out later.
That sound like that porn. Let me.
Nah, that was what
That
they
sound
used to,
like that not safe for work.
Nah, that's when they used to
That
have
sound
like
like
that's
that,
when they had like
what's
the
that,
animes and shit where I would like have not the anime porn, but the anime like when you get to read like the mangas and all of that shit.
Sound like that
Yeah.
Ashley Madison.
The fuck is that?
Never mind.
Wait, what?
Wait, who?
That sound like some bullshit.
That Ashley Madison? You never
what is
heard
that?
of that?
No.
That was like an escort website for all
But
the rich folks.
But you know what's funny as fuck about Lo?
For all the rich white folks.
This nigga sat on this pod the other day and was like,
with rich white
he know rich
No,
escort websites, but he was looking at us crazy when we was talking about Pinky and Roxy Reynolds and shit like that. You better get the fuck out of here.
I know the
This
real
nigga's a
world.
lie.
I know the
This
real
nigga
world.
set up here. I knew he was sitting up here capping that day. This nigga know
I don't
escort
that name.
wesites.
I know the site.
Fuck
I don't
outta
know his
here.
name. I can get you to the site. I can't tell you her name.
Yeah,
She
what
like,
he
I ain't mean
said.
to say
I don't
bitch.
believe that nigga. I don't believe that nigga.
The worker lady.
Any nigga who know an escort website other than Backpage.
Bro, everybody know Ashley Madison, bro.
I ain't never. I thought I won't know Billy Madison.
Google
That's
Ashley
about it,
Madison
nigga.
right now. I'll
Who is that?
It's a escort website.
Who? Where did you find this escort website? Where was you at?
But I thought
where
they
was
had
you
like
at?
documentaries
Vegas?
on this shit.
Streets.
That sounds like a Vegas call.
Nah,
Right.
it was a Yeah, it like went down, but then went
Don't
back.
shoot him, Bale, nigga. Nigga said it was a document. Come
Because
on,
it's
man.
a fact.
Was it
Because I just
taxi
spit
cab
facts.
confessions type shit? Like,
I don't know. It was like
shout out to the taxi cab confessions. Y'all ever watch that shit?
I watched it.
Here and there.
That
I
shit
used to watch
was
Bunny
mid.
Ranch though.
I definitely used to watch the rant.
That was high grade. The taxi mid grade. Bunny
Bunny
grade.
Ranch.
But what? It was something else on HBO that used to come on. That was kind of that
They had
was.
the shit
Real
called
sex,
like real
real
sex.
Yes.
sex.
But if you caught it on the wrong night,
Some
you were
funky-
scarred off that real sex. You trying to be sneaky and
I
you caught
swear
him on the
that shit out.
fucking.
That's probably when I first heard of that sadomasochism type shit. Like when I first like found out about that was from Real Sex or something.
Right, that
Watching other bitches be dominated.
that HBO late at night. I remember Ashley Madison.
Stop playing. Y'all just saying y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all not tapped
Carlow,
in.
that's your
Yo,
sister.
that
Y'all
ain't-
worry
that-
about
that
that.
ain't-
Your sister said that.
That ain't
That
the
you remember?
That
She
ain't
said
the
she remember.
street.
Yeah,
That's
you
where
remember
I'm
it too?
I
at.
think they had commercials, bro.
Y'all worry about porn star names. I'm trying to get y'all the real. Y'all talking about, oh, I know this porn star name.
Never heard of
That ain't you
bro.
being in the
It was
streets,
a
nigga.
thing.
That's you being in them back alleys and shit, nigga. That's
Hey.
like
I'm in the office building.
you in the gutter.
That-
That's where Gudda Lo came
Building.
from. I peep, nigga. I peep.
Oh no, that Gudda Lo shit is real.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Gudda Lo shit is
Gudda.
real.
Oh nah, son. That nigga,
Ashley
yeah, my
Madison
nigga
was
Gudda.
like
I ain't never heard of no Ashley Madison.
them office buildings downtown. Them niggas on Ashley Madison. Stop playing.
Actually,
Like
It
I
was-
know
it
that,
was Tinder before
I know
Tinder.
them business niggas obviously go somewhere for that, but I didn't know that was the name of it. Though.
I ain't
that
never
shit
been
sound
on
like a
that shit.
furniture store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
comment.
right.
I ain't never been on that shit.
Moving
It was in
furniture.
commercials.
I'm trying to tell you.
Was it a front?
Yes.
Like was the commercials
The
like?
commercial was like have a partner, Tinder type of shit, but it was
Wait, I feel like
I
now
thought it
this
was
is
for,
slowly
like,
starting to
affairs or
sound
something.
familiar.
it was for affairs. Yes, you could cheat on your wife on Ashley Madison.
I thought that's what it was for. Like,
Oh, they
You
still
right.
got the app.
I'm been trying to tell y'all niggas
Talking
how
about-
it's a game.
This nigga Rose said they got an app.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all
I
need to
don't remember
sponsor me.
everything,
Y'all
but
need to
that's what I
sponsor
thought
me.
it
I'm
was
bringing
about.
y'all back.
It's got like 4 stars on the App Store.
hey,
Hey, Flight, stop
Affairs
playing.
and discreet married dating.
Stop.
there you go. There you go.
You think this a game?
Nigga, I don't remember this shit.
You remember Pinky? I
Came
remember
on
the
late
real
night
shit.
BET Uncut.
He said I remember
Damn.
real.
I remember the real shit.
Pinky was
in
the
there-
real shit.
I was in there like, man, am I old enough to call?
You ever caught one of them shits as a kid? Y'all ain't never caught one of the sex lies and try to talk to somebody? Anybody?
It was tempting.
Ro?
Hey, it was tempting.
Huh?
What'd you say?
You heard me.
No, I didn't. I was reading this nigga's review. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. You ain't about to
This
give me
nigga
out-
reading review.
Yeah, you ain't about to give me out of that. I'm honest as fuck. I was gonna look at the review like, wait, what? Like,
about to
what? Like,
make
I
an
want
account.
Nah, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stupid.
Free
Nah,
trial.
Stop.
Free
stop.
trial.
So
Nah,
y'all-
but
you
this
ever caught one of them sex lies as a kid trying to talk to somebody?
Hell no.
Get that free
I was
trial.
scared.
You know what's crazy? I feel like if that shit came out, if that shit was out, like when we actually really had cell phones, niggas would have called. But when them shits was out, we were still relying on the house phone, so we couldn't do that on our mobile.
That's
Like
what I'm saying. I was too scared.
They had enough money to make a commercial.
Ashley, I've never heard of no Ashley Madison, bro. That's new to me. That was new to me.
comment. We got more comments. I finally thank you comments for supporting
Yeah, that's
the
Lala.
real.
She said it came on late night BET Uncut. I don't remember that. I was too big. Once the commercials came on, I went back to the cartoons just to play it
Hit
safe.
that return button.
Yeah, hit that
And
last.
return button as a kid. Like,
Was
defeat.
wore out.
that shit
That was the
crazy.
most wore out button on the remote.
Smash
Apparently
that.
you got to
Somebody
pay
walk
like,
in?
Apparently you gotta pay like $50-something to actually like initiate the messages and all that shit, so you know it's real or whatever.
Oh, you
All
gotta
the-
pay to even
Paywalls.
send the message?
Yeah.
Hella
Jesus.
paywalls. But it's hey,
But
you
it's
see
I
her though.
I get.
She keep it secret.
That bitch could be
This nigga
cross-eyed,
is
but
wild,
she
bro.
might
Y'all
be
are
missing an
hilarious.
eye. She might got a glass eye.
How did we
Bro,
get
no.
on this from the damn commercial space flight? That's who. I don't know how we ended up on
We
this.
out of there.
From the commercial
We outta
space
there.
flight, bro.
Niggas is outta
The
there.
goalpost was moved a couple times. I don't know.
Jesus.
I don't even
Bro, y'all are
know.
hilarious.
Long story short, we trying to call Ashley Madison.
No, we're not.
Nigga, don't-
Low is trying to call Ashley. Low go. That's what
He's
you be
in
doing
a-
when
he's
you
in
go
a-
out of town. You be straight on Ashley.
I get it the hard way.
Nah, you probably get on Tinder. You a Tinder out of town nigga.
Ten
ain't
niggas
you?
said you
never-
a tender nigga.
I'll never download Tinder again, bro.
Again? Oh yeah, 'cause that's the one
I've
that
been
burned
a
your door
Tinder.
down, right?
That's Patreon $99.99.
That ain't no damn picture. What's?
Bro, Bro, don't be putting my business all that.
Nigga, that's gonna get you more love. What you mean? They gonna be like, oh, they burning his door down. What this? I'm helping you.
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Anyways, I know France rioting.
Helping this man out.
France rioting and shit going crazy.
Oh,
That's an
hey.
ill segue, nigga. But
Right.
alright, we gonna roll with it.
Do you even know why they rioting? Do you even know why they rioting? Do you even know why they rioting, bro? This nigga.
Cause they were actually Madison. I don't
No,
fucking know.
hell no. So apparently the police killed a 17-year-old. That's why they rioting. That's why they rioting.
Oh, that's not funny. That's
Right.
what
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, that was a wild
terrible
fucking segue.
Terrible
Yeah,
segue.
nigga foul,
Huh?
nigga.
I think he was black.
That did the killing?
No, that got killed.
Oh, yeah, no,
I could be
we
wrong.
riding.
Don't quote me, but
We
we're
riding.
just gonna say he was.
We gotta
But yeah,
ride for your brother.
they stealing buses. They fucking burning down planes and shit. Them niggas is wild.
Oh nah, London, the London bros, niggas.
The London bros.
Yeah, but
They do all this shit with a knife, cause you know they don't have no guns.
Right.
They do all this shit with knives,
work.
bro.
Oh, knife work like Wolverine type shit. That
Hey.
shit crazy.
They poking shit up.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Shoot me. I don't want to get stabbed, bro. Being stabbed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they burning shit down, bro. They is burning shit down. They look like a whole damn complex. They burning the fuck down.
That's crazy.
A building completely destroyed by fires in Bergendaro, Toulouse. Multiculturalism has destroyed France. Yeah, that's in France.
They let the
Lions on the
out?
streets? Nah, this gotta be old. That's gotta be old footage, dog. Ain't no way.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, this is old shit. This can't be current, bro. I've seen this too many times. This is old. This is old.
And that's why Elon doing what he
Yeah, this is
trying
why
to do.
Elon trying to cut
This has to stop, bro.
Bruh.
Batman to pull it up.
The false information part of it, yes, that part does definitely have to stop.
Third world immigrants wandering casually around the streets of Fan with bags of loot. Oh, the niggas that pulled up to France?
Bro, he got fried. Look at this fat.
All that grease. Why he stole the grease?
I don't think this is a real post either, bro.
This might be real. Bro, that nigga, they about to have the bombest barbecue in France.
I don't think it's real.
I believe that. Bro, this is hilarious. There was one where they stole a fucking bus.
Some of these look like
Protesters with AKs. I'm trying to find the one where the nigga stole the bus.
So they riding because they killed the nigga out there.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's why they riding?
Yes. Alright, so the riots targeted symbols of state such as towns, halls, and police stations. They also attacked the house of the mayor. I'm not saying that shit. Who called it an assassination attempt? Police leader described the rioters as vermin and savage hordes. Apocalypse in France. It's Hollywood's on yada yada yada. So yeah, so they turned up in France right now after the police killed somebody, and apparently the reasoning was that the person who was killed had rammed the police car with their car, but obviously video footage came out and showed that didn't happen at all. It was just police doing police shit and killing niggas for no reason. So that's why France is turned up right now. They did say niggas were releasing animals from the zoo.
Maybe that was real.
Bro, hey, I remember seeing that lion clip a long time ago. So I know that's not. I know that's not.
I just don't know.
That's Twitter. That's being on social media for a long time. You seen old videos. That was YouTube.
No, Ashley Madison. He just made an account of Ashley Madison.
Please stop. This is Ashley Madison.
They got 2 new subscribers from this.
This nigga here. This nigga here. I guess we could stick on the serious shit and then we'll just lighten it up at the end. Student loan forgiveness. I've been trying to tell y'all that since I started podcasting. That shit's never gonna happen. It's not. Just don't pay them. Just don't pay them. Like they're not gonna formally grant y'all niggas freedom. It's not. I'm speaking from a place of privilege because I don't have student loans. So no, but I'm telling y'all, stop getting y'all hopes up. They're gonna dangle that shit in front of y'all every year. Student loans. Gotta be quicker than that. Like, it's not gonna happen. Don't believe them niggas. Just stop. Just don't pay them shits. Make them come get it in blood. Like, that's all I can tell you. In the same voting proceedings, affirmative action for colleges was shot down.
Wait, so is it not a thing and they tried to make it a thing?
What do you mean?
Affirmative action.
What do you mean?
They're saying they turn affirmative action off.
Yes.
Or are they saying?
Yeah. Yes. It was a thing, and now it's no longer a thing.
Apparently, in
That's what
some
you're-
states, it was already kind of just like
that shit was just in place. Nobody was niggas was that shit was. If you look at any high university institutions in this country, ain't none of them majority of anything but white. So that shit, niggas gonna get in. I mean, niggas gonna be qualified. Like y'all. But mostly that affirmative action wasn't really helping us. It was helping other people of color, other minorities. So that shit's really not gonna. I know black people are up in arms like, oh, but that shit ain't really been helping us regardless. We've been having to compete with everybody.
I don't think it's gonna change.
It's not. I don't think it's gonna change much at all. Now, will it set a precedent for the rest, whether it's jobs and all the other things that affirmative action has under its umbrella? Sure, it might start that domino effect, but I don't. When it comes to colleges, we've been fighting to get in them shits for the longest anyway. So it's not, you know.
I feel like this country's a shit show. You know?
Oh, it's bro.
Whenever it comes to handling black issues or race issues, super shit show. This
Bro,
is
it ain't
another
the crazy.
tab on the fucking notch.
The crazy part about it is, bro, it ain't just racial shit. This country is a shit show from all aspects, whether it's financial, whether it's resources, whether it's war, whether it's all aspects. We are watching and probably going to be alive for, if not, sadly, our kids or grandkids are going to be alive for the end of the United States empire as we know it. Like, all kingdoms come to an end, and we've been running shit for the past 100+ years. That shit's come. It's and we got niggas in
slow
office.
process. Listen, it ain't gonna be overnight.
That's what I'm saying.
Our generations.
And like I said, our kids and grandkids probably are gonna
I
have
don't think so.
I'm telling you,
we got so many guns.
that, bro. Guns ain't gonna do nothing when the people in your country don't know how to do basic shit to survive anymore.
But the military got all the guns.
Bro, the military. What is the military gonna do if ain't nobody to protect?
The military the only reason we the most powerful country right now. Because it ain't. Hey, look, it ain't the finances.
I think you looking at
It's
it.
not the finances.
You're looking at
you
it.
look at it from an external standpoint.
I'm looking at it internally.
Like internally, the nation. Everybody always talking, the nation's divided. Nation been divided.
Yeah, internally we were never a nation.
Y'all made
Internally it was always.
it was always divided. But that
But it's
divide
more
is just getting more
polarized now.
right.
It's
Exactly. Good word. That's the word I was looking for.
Boom.
I think it's
that?
more polarized.
Polarized.
Is that due to the access? We have such quick access to information now with the internet and social media. We're the first generation of human beings with the internet and social media. There was no generation before us that had this much access to information. So because of that, we're thinking different than the motherfuckers behind us. They was probably just thinking survival. We thinking
That and we're not going
way
based off
bigger.
of we're not going just based off of what's being fed to us and shit. You not have the access to look up shit for yourself
didn't have
and really
that.
find that truth.
No one
But,
had that.
find the difference
however,
in this shit. That's
with
adding to the
that,
divide.
we've also
adding very
with
much to it.
with media and the internet, we've also been fed a bunch of bullshit that is not real. So the shit that we have learned, a lot of things are not conducive to if the world were to black out like they've been talking about, where there's gonna be no internet, no signals,
Learning bullshit.
90% of the world is going to go to shit because they don't, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't know how to survive without these type of things. So at the end of the day, right now, I just feel like I'm in a fucking Terminator, and I don't know if it's Apple or somebody it's Skynet, and it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. It's on the way.
It's gonna be like iRobot. It's gonna be generations down. Maybe once they got really robots walking around this bitch.
But we saying
the
that.
switch gonna flip.
Bro, we saying that. Think about this. Think about how fast technology has grown. Just from when you got your first Game Boy to right now.
Crazy.
The dramatic, like, think about how early the PSP came out. I still got mine. Still play that shit all the time. That shit was ahead of its time.
Virtual reality.
Nigga, like,
Yeah, it is VR.
niggas are in a whole nother realm of life now.
The metaverse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this. Like
Shit goofy.
I ain't trying to serious us out, but shit's getting crazy. Shit is really getting crazy. It really, really is. Let me see.
What the comments saying?
Lala said election tactics. Always.
Everything.
Always.
Yeah, literally everything.
That's how they got him the first time. Shit.
Speaking of election tactics, that boy DeSantis said, "Y'all elect me, I'm ending the IRS."
What does that mean?
That's gonna have niggas
In IRS.
right.
What the fuck is that?
Like he said, he gonna try to abolish the IRS, meaning like the Internal Revenue Service, all the tax. Like I don't know how deep that goes. I don't know, but again,
We got a comment.
yeah, the internet is the reason they're getting rid of affirmative action in certain spaces. Too many people became knowledgeable. The wasps who don't like the takes away from the bottom dollar. Who the wasps? It sounds like some
It's like, nigga, that's code for the crackers.
That's what I'm saying. White ass.
That's the
White ass, stupid people. I don't know. Lala, tell me who the wasps are, bro. Talk to me. Liven me up, Lo. This beat got me feeling like I need to stay on the serious. I need liven me up a little bit. Liven me up a little bit. Honestly,
outside of the, I mean, that's pretty much everything as far
between that
as
Bitcoin back. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's
as far as that's all the serious shit,
stuff.
man.
Yeah, turn us up. Turn me up, Lo. Liven it up. I need a different beat. This
As a
beat
matter
is
of fact, nah, man. Let's get into some other shit, man.
What?
Cause
Turn me down a little bit.
Manny Fresh, Juvenile. Let's get into that.
Oh, the tiny desk?
Let's get into that, man. Yeah.
You got hate on it?
No. Let's get into that because I feel like it needs its fucking just due.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, my
Yeah, your tone sounded like you had some hate.
I've been often told that my tone could be, you know what I mean, wrong. I'm
the
sorry.
Tone be haterish.
I wasn't trying to come off aggressive with haters.
The only reason why I said that is because you went straight to Manny Fresh. I was like, oh, so we getting straight on the. He looked like somebody Auntie Dyke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
no, I'm not even gonna.
okay.
I don't even want to disrespect because that shit was so.
You ain't seen no clips of it? Turn it down a little bit, look.
Hey, you want Elon to limit that? Damn.
Turn it off, Elon. Turn it off.
This nigga here.
But no, I was interested just to see how it would sound with the live instrumentation, and oh yeah, they did that shit right.
Hey.
And he's doing this shit on the harmonica shit. They on TV, I bought that. What do you call that?
Sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear this on the tube. White Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I like that.
AKA the top 3% of wealthy people.
Deep.
Shout out to
Don't do too much because I don't want you getting. Yeah, they don't need to. Yeah, stay low.
Yeah.
I did not know that though.
Okay.
That electric
Like
guitar
I
is
would
crazy.
fucking what if he took this on tour? I'm going. Like,
Oh yeah.
I used to play saxophone in middle school.
This nigga
That's a
Ro
good
did
look
everything.
for the percussion
Yeah,
team.
this
you know?
nigga
That's a
Ro
good
is
look for the
I love watching
Jean-Claude
people
Van
dance
Damme
to.
and fucking.
Nah, I used to play alto sax.
I believe it. Ro done did it all. Ro rap. Ro whoop ass. Ro play instruments. Ro probably cut the hell out of a grass.
I don't. I'm not able. I don't. My shit be
I ain't gonna lie.
My shit be uneven.
Lo probably cut the hell out of a grass. You could probably mow the fuck out of the lawn, don't you?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I mowed the fuck out of the lawn the other night.
I be more in the grass.
Not the other night, like a couple weeks ago, but hey, funny story though, since we on it.
Talk to me.
Bro, like the lawn was a project I did not want to do. Like low key, it made me feel like home ownership is overrated. Low key,
Hey, look.
like either you gonna do it yourself or you gonna pay somebody to do that shit. So, but anyways, like you know, the weeds was growing. I pulled all the weeds out and shit, and I was like, man, I'm gonna cut this shit tomorrow. It's Saturday, right? So like, I'm out there. I'm cutting the grass. Mind you, I didn't know what time it was. The sun was still up. We usually put my daughter to bed at 8:00, right?
Oh, so you did it at night.
It was close to night, but the sun was still up. So like I went in there, kissed her goodnight. I'm thinking it's 8:00. I didn't, because that's the time we put her to bed. But the sun was still up. That's the key. So, I got my big sister. I got Lala on the phone, right? So I'm just like, I'm just talking like, what? I'm proud of myself. I didn't push this shit back because, like, you know what? I'm getting it done right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're responsible.
And I was like, what time is it? Because it was dark now. So I was like, what time is it? She was like, 9:20. I was like, oh, shit. Like, my neighbors probably hate me, dog.
You was mowing the lawn at 9 o'clock at night,
there,
fam?
Yo, I already started. Look. Mind you, I was only out there for like 30 minutes. The sun was still up when I started. So I was just like, oh, shit.
I feel like it might be fun if you actually had the actual, like, the drive and shit, maybe. Not even fun, but just at least a little bit more. Yeah, you got to push. Nah.
Y'all want me to be honest with y'all? I ain't never cut lawn a day of my life.
Bro, this was the first time.
Never. So I'm going to tell you why.
I did it like once or twice.
Bro, I've cut the lawn over 100 times.
I'm sure you have. I'm going to tell you why. My pops, born and raised in New York City.
Oh, he didn't have to.
That nigga didn't know what grass was by the time I was born. He literally moved to Florida 2 months before I was born.
Come on, man.
And he was like, son, I ain't never cut no grass. I ain't gonna make you cut no grass.
See, y'all look, man, I was just talking about how people don't have them survival skills. And you will be one of them people.
But, I mean, nigga, if the world goes to shit, you think I'm cutting the fucking grass?
Hey, that's the last thing I'm cutting.
For what?
I'm cutting that grass.
Nigga, that grass gonna protect me from invaders.
Make sure my area clean.
Nah, fuck that. They gonna be like, oh,
they gonna know
somebody live there.
somebody
look at that nigga with that neat ass grass. Let's raid that nigga crib.
Come with it. We got them.
He gonna be mowing the grass with that chopper on his.
But yeah, I ain't never. It's funny because
the blicky.
I used to go spend the night at my friend's house for the weekend, and that nigga used to have to get up and cut the grass. I used to be in the crib on the game.
Wow.
I look back and be like, damn, maybe I should have got up and helped that nigga, but I didn't.
I'm trying to find something.
New York descendants privilege. It is. It really is. Like that ass. Like my pops ain't never had to cut no grass, so he was like, I can't teach you something I ain't never had to do. I was like,
that's wild.
It is. I don't.
Now that I think about it, from my pops, it might have been the same way. But he kind of did it when he used to live in Guyana and shit. But when he was living in Jersey, we didn't really have no backyard, like,
and
whatever.
I mean, we didn't have.
And when we moved,
I was in an apartment for years as a kid, so it was like, we ain't cutting no apartment grass.
Like when we moved, I knew how to do it because like I seen like my brother do it, and I kind of like maybe did like once or twice or some shit. I know I used to do it when I used to visit my aunt and them in North Carolina and shit. You know what I mean? I'm staying summers up there for like 2-3 weeks. Do some.
I might have pushed the lawnmower once.
Probably like but a couple times. But like I said, fortunate enough, I was today. He had enough money. You know what I mean? Where we knew like the local guy around the area.
Bro, my pops would hire one of the kids in the neighborhood and come and do it type shit. You was the kid in the neighborhood.
People grass for $20.
I used to walk right by them niggas with my basketball and go to somebody's crib and go.
Damn.
Like damn.
That nigga. What you had? That nigga do it. That nigga skip it.
But that's the thing. But that was the difference.
Damn, man.
But that goes to a deeper conversation because my pops was never really on that. You got to go out here and get money early. You know what I'm saying? My pops was like school. I don't want you to focus on anything else but school. So I didn't get my first job until I was fucking damn near 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I used to apply to fucking Winn-Dixie and Publix all the time, but I used to never get hired. I didn't get my first job until I graduated high school. Like, no bullshit.
I got hired through nepotism.
And I wish I had one. Hey, nothing like a good nepotism shit.
Yeah, look, my brother used to work at that Kmart.
And nothing like some good nepotism. But no, like, no bullshit. Like, and it's one of those things, like, as I'm getting older, I'm looking at how, like, the things that you're exposed to early affect you later on in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, when it comes to the whole money thing, like, Pops was never on that, you got to get money. It was, be a good person in this world, be good to other people, you know what I'm saying? Being good karma, all of that type of shit. But then when you get, you know what I'm saying, you leave the house at 24, 25 like I did, it's just like, damn, nigga.
You leave the house green.
Money is important. Like, I ain't got no credit set up. I ain't got none of this set up because he protected me and sheltered me so much. So like anytime I go back home, I always tell him, like, bro, you did too good of a job. Like, you should have let me get out and fuck up a little bit.
A lot of that too. I think that's where the school system, I think, with that needs to kind of be changed, because again, that goes back to people saying you need to teach basic, adulting.
Yes.
And yes, we have like home ec and shit where you learn like certain things, cooking and all that.
Because I ain't used the Pythagorean theorem in 20 years.
But you don't know, and you graduate not really using that shit, but you don't know nothing about credit or how to maintain good credit or when
balance
maybe
a checkbook. Even though niggas don't do that no more. But like, I remember when my parents were trying to teach me how to balance a checkbook. I was like, if you don't get this fucking arithmetic out my face,
I had that shit for 1 year, and then you know what happened? The apps came up, the banking apps came up. So like, oh no, I don't need to do this.
Shout out the tech. And that's the thing. Like, we are so beholden to technology now. My bad. I feel like I have a serious topic. Serious pod out.
Yo, Cardi cheating on Offset, man.
No. I want to say, fuck Ryan Seacrest.
What you do?
He took my dream job, bro.
What?
That nigga is going to be. He's taking Pat Sajak's job on Wheel of Fortune. Do you know how much Pat Sajak job? Damn. Do you know how much Pat Sajak got to tell niggas? Oh no, that's not right. That nigga was getting $14 million a year, $15 million a year. To point at. He didn't even point at the letters. The nigga just stood there. Vanna, go point that out. So, Sajak out, Seacrest in for 15 mil. Vanna White said, oh, I haven't got a raise since I got here. She been there for like 15, 16 years. How much she made? So now she said she want half of what Big Head was making. I just said his name. What's my Sajak. That nigga dome is crazy. I don't know how much Vanna makes now, but she said she wants half of what Sajak was making, which would be $7.5 million a year. And I just want to tell Vanna White, it's a wrap.
Should ask for that. What is she making to ask for that?
What is she doing to ask for that? Fuck, what is she making? What is she doing? All she do is point the letters out. She don't say shit. She don't do shit.
Making 5 M. She's still iconic. Like, niggas
she iconic.
She's like 60 something.
White people love
her. They could get a new BBL in there real.
That's where the battle comes in, because on one end, yes, she's literally a legacy. Like, we grew up watching that. Like, yo, she's kind of a legacy act.
She paid her dues, you know.
On your name,
Pamela Anderson, but that bitch had to go.
But off her name alone and what she meant to, even if she wasn't talking and none of that shit, just off her name alone and what she built off of that, she didn't have to talk. Sometimes you don't got to talk to make that have that legacy.
It's not enough.
Not today. At some point,
not to ask for the money that she asked for.
Not today. At one point, she might have could have.
What if she already making 5?
She need a Maya Angelou monologue before that shit started. Something.
What if she already making 5 and she's asking for 7?
Let's say hypothetically.
You know what she making?
Let's say hypothetically in both their primes.
Hold up. Let me double check. Go ahead.
Let's say in both their primes, Pat Sajak was making, let's say $8 million a year.
She's only making $3 million.
Okay, so she making 3, asking for 7.
She's making 3, asking
like
for.
She making 400.
No, she's asking. She's making 3, asking for closer to 15.
Oh, then you might be bugging right there.
What?
It says the Vulnerable Game Show host has threatened to quit if she does not receive more than double her $3 million salary to get closer to the $15 million annual pay of the outgoing Pat Sajak. Baby.
Okay, so she's not trying to get the 15. She's trying to get closer to the 15.
Baby.
Yeah, you're not getting that today. At one point, you might could have.
She's not garnering that no more. Vanna White, I'm sorry.
At one point, you might could have.
Women are going getting the knife. If she don't come back with a BBL or some double D's under her neck, she not. It's a wrap, bro. And everything is changing.
You might fuck around and get
$3 million. She
better take that 3.
They might give her 4.
You might get 5.
You might could get 5 out of that.
I think she can fight for 5, but you're not getting 7.5.
I wouldn't give her ass 5.
Bro, they can find somebody who younger, better looking for $250,000.
And that's why I was saying, yo,
they'll point.
That's why I was saying, yo, it should have fucking
right. What? Drop that shit. You know, that's a whole kind of extra shit that Vanna White never did.
They might twerk it, just make right. Oh, that'd be stupid.
Like, what are we talking about?
They go, drop my pen.
Right. Like, what are we talking about? I'm sorry, Vanna, but
yeah, she better tell you that.
It's not
at one point you definitely could have maybe asked for that, but it's too late now.
But and that's my thing is this: the person who could have vouched for you the most to get more is gone. Who was Pat Sajak? If you were gonna do this, you should have asked Sajak at the time while he was still there.
She probably did, and he told her ass no too. You know
Like beat it, kick rocks.
Lala said Vanna White is out of line. You deserve a raise, but not half.
Yeah.
Cole says Stephen A. not even getting $15 million a year.
That's
Facts.
what-
He
like,
all over
and,
this.
and you not get you no way getting that. Maybe you could have got 7.
No.
If you wasn't even in your prime, maybe.
And if she would have got 7, you don't think Pat Sajak would have been like, she getting 7? I need a dub. What we talking about? What we talking about? I need a dub.
Pat would have been like,
Yeah, because again, I'm looking at it more from I'm like, because she might be like a white sex symbol for the whites. You know what I'm saying? She might be like
She's not a sex.
She might
She's
be
not
one
a
of
white
them whites.
sex symbol.
She might be one of them whites.
I love y'all boys.
She's Vanna White. Nelly put her in a song.
hey, Flight, don't do her like that.
I'm doing her like that. She's not
First
white
class
sex.
sitting next to Vanna White.
She's
That
not
nigga,
a
yo,
white
Nelly,
sex symbol, bro.
yo, she's immortalized in hip hop off of that kind of.
She one of the ones, bro.
She
Is she really?
I
How many
can't say
rappers got a Vanna White bar?
A few of them.
Most niggas don't even know who the fuck she is.
Niggas don't know
flipping
shit,
white
but
squares.
they know her.
Word to Van. I think Fab said that shit.
Niggas don't know none of these white people, but they know hers. Put it like that. Niggas don't know these white people.
Niggas watch Wheel of Fortune.
So
man.
what is she like? What is she, the game show Marilyn Monroe? Like, what are we talking about?
She
Vanna
might
White ain't
be.
nobody.
She might be bigger than that.
She bigger than Marilyn Monroe?
No,
The
but
game
stop
show
it.
Marilyn
Nobody
Monroe.
said that. You said the
game show Marilyn Monroe. She might be bigger than
that.
that.
All right, he said that.
She might be the game show fucking. What's white? She might be the game show Queen Elizabeth.
All right, put it like this.
You
What
doing
other
too
white
much.
girl? What other white women do you know
Took
from
it
these
there.
game shows? I know one other one, and that was
Name
not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The other one, where the British lady used to talk that shit to the motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking
Judge
about?
biggest link, the weakest link.
Yes.
Oh, you are the weakest link. Good
That's
night.
the only other white that I
And
know
she
as
wasn't
far as
even
in the
bad.
game show.
And she not even bad.
Right, and she got on because she talked crazy to motherfuckers.
Vanna is on because she bad and be with Pat Sajak. Stop playing
Ain't
with her.
say a word. All she do is flip squares. And
I know we
kinda
black. I know
immortalized.
she not our taste,
Flipping
but she
squares.
got millions. She made $3 million a year. Why? Because she one of the ones.
She wants 7.5
Because
close to
she
50.
won.
Because
One of
she
them
might
ones.
be. She again. I can't speak for the whites, but yo,
I can't
I don't
speak for
know
the
other.
whites.
I don't know no other white women in the game show.
They're going to put
category.
Mila
I
Kunis
can't
ass
speak-
up there real
I can't
quick.
speak
And
for
it's
the
all
whites.
over.
They absolutely could.
I can't
They could
speak
get
for the
Drew
whites.
Barrymore or some
no,
shit.
Man, no. They can get the broad
Ugh.
from
Don't do
Euphoria,
it.
with a white girl from Euphoria. They get a lot of motherfuckers.
I
Kate
can't-
Beckinsale, all kinds
I
of
can't
things.
speak for the wasp. I can't
I was-
speak
I
for
was
the
about
wasp,
to-
but they like her.
Underwear was that
I was about
shit.
to underwear.
Underwear was that shit.
I
He
do
was
like
there. He was
underwear.
there.
That shit. Speaking of people losing their jobs, ESPN.
Yo, y'all niggas is cleaning house,
Yo.
boy.
Dog.
Hold on, I got a picture.
They got like
Hey,
5 people
So
on
let me.
That
Facebook.
I'm gonna tell y'all who all got let go.
Why
so
you look
far.
that up? That shit felt like, yo, I was working at this one place, fire service shit, in Lake Mary or whatever, nigga. That was after I left Convergence and shit. Nigga, that whole building shut down or whatever, and everybody got fired, nigga. We had, like, by the grace of God, we had the Chase building, like, right next door, and the guy who worked at Chase came over and was like, hey, look, we know this building's closing down. We need people. This is what we willing to pay. Blah blah blah. And then we made that transition. But nigga, that's what that felt like. I'm like, hey yo, look.
King Carlow making the beat, man. We going crazy out here, man.
Use that time to find
layoffs
another
Thursday. So Jalen Rose, Jeff Van Gundy, Keyshawn Johnson, Todd McShay, Max Kellerman,
Let the door hit you on the way
Susie
out.
Colbert, Ashley Brewer, I don't know that. LaFonso Ellis, Rob Nikovich. This is what's this nigga name? Whatever this shit is covering his name. I
Yes,
don't
yeah,
remember.
go ahead.
Matt Hasselbeck,
Yes, we going broke.
Steve Young, Nick Friedel, like Vince Carter, they done let go a gang of niggas. A gang of niggas.
One thing I say, I like
No, my girlfriend's still there.
I like Jeff Van Gundy's.
Turn it down a little.
I like Jeff Van Gundy's synergy with what's his name? The coach.
Oh, with Mark Jackson?
Mark,
Yeah.
yeah, Jackson. I
So they talking about replacing him with JJ Redick. Which means JJ Redick, they've been prepping JJ Redick to be the next white takeover. I've been seeing it. Because he be on First Take. So now he's going to be calling games and shit. Him, Richard Jefferson. You're going to get a lot more Malika Andrews. A lot more Kendrick Perkins. A lot more Brian Windhorst.
I can't stand Windhorst.
Why?
He been calling some shit though.
You know, Windhorst is only Windhorst because of LeBron.
Bro.
Like literally,
That's all I-
his entire career came from being somebody who reported on LeBron's every move. That's how he got to where he is. A lot more Woj.
Yeah, Woj been on TV a lot more.
Like these, like, and more Richard Jefferson.
I like RJ though.
Yeah, so they're bringing in a lot of young niggas, but like for me, the people like Susie Colbert, like Susie Colbert is one of the people who like the draft. Todd McShay, the draft. Like the first thing I think about is the draft, or you know what I'm saying, like reporting.
You hear
on
their
shit.
voice
like,
associated with that.
Exactly. Whatchamacallit just retired. Neil Everett just retired.
You think them niggas gonna try to spin the block on what's his name?
Who skipped?
Shannon.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Not Skip. Shannon. I mean.
If I was Shannon Sharp, I wouldn't go and be ESPN savior. I wouldn't. Because they had ESPN had more than enough opportunity to get Shannon Sharp, but Skip saw that and was like, "Nah, come to FS1." Because the only reason why Skip and Shannon Sharp became together is because he was on. Shannon Sharp came and helped out on First Take a few times on ESPN. So see, ESPN had the talent in seat long before he went to Fox Sports. So if I'm Shannon Sharp, I'm not going to be y'all savior again unless y'all giving me Stephen A. money. But Shannon Sharp isn't gonna want to go and put in the Stephen A. work. Stephen A. is on everything for them. That nigga is on early morning, get up to First Take, to his own shit Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to whatever basketball. Like they've been working Stephen A. ass to death. He gonna earn every bit of that 15 million, however much that nigga makes.
He be doing UFC fights, bro. I'm like, this nigga Stephen A. calling a UFC fight.
That nigga don't got no PTO.
Right. Stephen A. on everything.
Nigga got no PTO.
Lala said, to make more money, you gotta have irreplaceable skills. You can find a bunch of people to flip the squares. You can't find a bunch of people that's past charisma. Oh, that's true. But Pat Sajak ain't got no damn charisma. Pat Sajak ain't do shit.
Yeah, a little bit of swag.
Pat Sajak ain't do nothing but have a big ass head and them tight ass suits.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you right. You absolutely right. Cause I don't know why I always get them two mixed up. Him and
yeah, Pat Sajak was no Alex Trebek.
Him and Regis.
No, him and Regis Philbin had the same fucking craniums.
Yeah, that's why I get to make
them niggas got the biggest white heads I've ever seen.
They only wear suits so that it'd be like
bro, their heads are so big. Please look up Pat, bro. You look at it. Look up Pat Sajak and put him right next to Regis Philbin. I'm telling you, them the same big head
white
niggas.
female in game shows. Vanna earned that. Vanna earned that, bro.
What did she earn?
The title.
Of what?
Of the white. Of the.
But if there is no other options, what?
Because no one else rose to the top.
If the game show world was motherfucking. Well, no, because I can name other female rappers and shit. I can't name other female games.
She's the only one.
No one else rose to the top.
Nobody else needs somebody to just flip fucking letters. And the rest of the game show hosts got people to do that shit.
But that's why I said it's a battle, because it depends on how the whites
man, they gonna AI her ass real quick. It ain't nothing for, bro. She don't do. It ain't like her touching the shit is what flips the button. It's a nigga in the back.
The OGs.
It's a nigga in the back hitting that fucking button.
Who watches game shows? Old people.
They about to be gone.
Them same old people.
That era is out.
Them old people are the ones who want to see Vanna, so she not going nowhere.
Game shows ain't going nowhere.
They're
not, they got a whole network.
If them old people want,
you don't watch
you think them old people? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because it comes on right before Jeopardy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. With Steve Harvey. Yes, I do. All the time.
Shows this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
There are other game shows, but some people.
And you don't see no white girl up there flipping the damn Family Feud shit.
Some people are really like invested in their one show. My mom is really invested in Jeopardy.
What about
to this day?
Summer Sanders.
Who the fuck is that?
Figure It Out. Did y'all watch Nickelodeon? Nah,
I watched Nickelodeon, but I don't remember that shit because she wasn't one of them ones.
There was a game show where like if you guessed the answer wrong, like you got slimed or some shit.
Oh no, I know the show, but I don't remember her because she wasn't one of them ones. But I remember Vanna White.
Okay,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's it. Okay.
She wasn't like
none of you niggas went to bed and was like, oh my god, Vanna White.
No, I'm not saying that, but
fuck out of here. Vanna White was not one of them ones to any one of you niggas in here.
It
wasn't for us, but
I'm talking to you niggas. Fuck them. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all don't.
Wow.
Vanna White was not one of them ones.
That's what we're saying. Even if she wasn't one, even if I'm not looking for one of them ones, I still know If I have to look, I know that
I
like,
wouldn't pay.
If
I
I'm
wouldn't
sitting there
pay
like,
her
damn,
$3 million.
who's one of them ones in the game show? In the game shows, I don't know none
She's
of them.
the only one. Like
She
that's
obviously-
not saying
But
anything.
that's what
She
I'm
obviously
saying.
one of
Like,
them
she's
ones.
looking like
She get
that-
$3
She
million
is
a year.
the only one.
She get
But
$3 million a
right.
year. She one of them ones.
She one of the ones. She shouldn't have
She
made
getting
over
$3
$1
million a year.
million. If I'm carrying it, how you carry
It don't really matter about you
because
not
she's not
liking
talking.
her.
She's just
She has a crowd. She get $3 million a year. She got a fan base. She one of the ones.
It was a package deal when it came out of Wheel of Fortune. It wasn't just Pat Sajak showing up on the screen and said, "Welcome to Wheel of Fortune." He walked out with that bitch for the past 30 fucking years and shit.
Yeah, like
How
give
long
her props.
ago
Don't
this
take
show
her
was-
props off of
It
her
don't matter
past
if
work.
she had it, she was, you know what I mean?
Just because she old, give her props. Just because she old, you taking her props from her past work. She one of the
I'm
ones.
sitting here watching these niggas stick up for this white privilege shit, and I'm
Nah,
I don't wanna
you're
hear it.
you're twisting the argument,
Hey,
bro. And I don't like
if
that.
that was
You're
a
twisting the
goalpost.
argument, bro. It
Nah,
ain't
it's white
defending
privilege.
shit, bro. It's the fact.
it not?
It's
Is it not?
It's not.
She get $3 million to flip some
It don't matter.
fucking
It don't
letters.
matter how
That shit not
loud
even
you yell.
fucking
It
flip.
ain't. That's not what niggas is
That's
saying.
how the
Like,
show goes.
like,
That's
nigga,
the
no.
show. That's
But
don't be
I
mad at me.
feel
That's,
like-
you
I feel
mad
like
at the player or the
in
game?
society,
You mad at the game?
Women,
If they
Are you mad at the
if they
player
felt
or
like,
the game?
If they felt like that broad wasn't fucking necessary, they'd have fucking had somebody to automate.
You mad at the game.
And I'm gonna tell you
It's
this
how
right
you
now.
mad at the
I'm
game.
gonna tell you this right now.
You mad at the game.
Her asking for this bread, she about to fucking find out how unusable she is. That she about to be sitting right on the couch,
nigga Flight
playing
mad
with
at
us,
the game.
talking about damn, I fucked my $3 million a year bag up, asking for fucking 7.5 to 8.
Oh, she definitely gonna do that now.
You know it's gonna really.
I'm saying that.
all
I'm
You
saying
mad
that
at the
she
game,
had-
bro.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
not
mad at the whole situation.
I'm not.
You mad at the
Listen,
game.
I'm not disagreeing with you saying she gonna fuck up the bag. Not yet,
I don't
because
think
you
she gonna
old
fuck it
and withered, bitch, and you not at the point right now where you have that fucking
They gonna give her the 7.
where you're, you're of value right now. You're kind of old right now. Anybody really look? You know what I mean? So, but I'm saying at one point in her prime, yeah, she might could have asked for that
They gonna give
because
her
she
the
added value to the show. If she didn't add no value to the fucking show, they wouldn't have her walking out with Pat Sajak every fucking night for the past 30 fucking years.
Bro, I wouldn't touch her with a 10.5.
Alex
foot
Trebek
pole.
does his shit dolo.
I wouldn't
Dolo
touch
as
her-
fuck.
I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole, but they gonna give her that 7, bro. She is a legend in the game.
7 is a lot.
When you think
Matter of fact,
when you think
matter of fact,
Flight,
Flight,
you can't not
Vanna
think
White
Vanna
is a
White.
badge. Matter of fact, that's a badge. You the one yelling, my boy.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Vanna White is a badge.
Anyway,
If you smash
Bad.
Vanna
anyway,
right now, that's
anyway,
a badge.
clearly need a badge segment.
Dame asked for a trade.
It was a
Dame
it was
asked
a
for a
badge. It was a
trade.
badge for Nelly to sit next to
Dame
her in
asked
first class,
for
right?
a trade.
I would smash Vanna. I said it.
Ooh, is he going to Miami is the question.
I'll take
Oh,
the badge. Vanna White badge. Tell me I'm lying.
Vanna White? Or Vanna White? I said Vanna White.
Like, you need to get it together.
He's not even the better, the superior white. You know what I'm saying? Dana White.
Who? I don't know. Who's the bigger white? So white people might say Vanna.
Vanna White bigger than Dana White.
Yes. That's not a.
You're
That's
not
not a
even saying
reach.
his name right. It's Dana White.
Yeah, that's
Dana.
not a reach. It's Dana. Definitely Dana.
That's how you know.
She probably.
I got an aunt
His name.
Don't weird it out.
Dana. To me. Dame asked for a trade. That nigga said he want to go to the Heat. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna lie to you. He ain't got enough. Y'all ain't got enough pieces. If y'all ain't giving up Jimmy or Bam,
They're gonna get a third team involved and I heard Hero might go to Brooklyn.
for what? Dame should have did this 5 years ago, but that's beside the point. How did we get back on Vanna White ass? Because we were talking about the ESPN layoffs.
Yeah.
She gonna be next.
The Wheel of Fortune layoffs, nigga.
Hey.
That's 2 workers.
Hey. That's my.
Hey, bro. Okay, go to the next topic, bro. Oh, Tiny.
Oh, so somebody proposed that Shohei Ohtani might get a 11-year, $550 million deal, and the consensus came out that might be not nearly enough.
55 million a year.
Bruh. They say this
That's
nigga,
crazy.
bruh.
After tax, it's probably
Bruh.
what, 25, 30.
So they broke it down, bruh. So they broke it down. They say that nigga, Shohei Ohtani. If y'all, this is obscure sports shit, baseball shit, but they say he, as just a hitter, that nigga could make $500 million. Like this $500 million contract that we're looking at is just as a hitter, as good as he is. As a pitcher,
Yeah, that's another story.
he could make the same amount of money as just the pitcher. So they're trying to figure out how the fuck do you pay a nigga who
$1 billion for 10, 11 years.
Nigga, like
over the course of 10.
But they're saying like what he does and how they're trying to structure.
I don't know enough about baseball, but
I don't either. But
about to look this nigga up.
bruh, I don't. My conspiracy brain has been gone left a lot lately. I don't think that nigga's human. I think he was made in one of them labs, bruh.
They call this nigga Showtime and the Unicorn, nigga. Wait,
bruh. I think this nigga. I think he's
this dude will hit a home run and then go pitch right after that.
Oh, he's like that for real.
He's like that,
bruh. That nigga. The other night he had 2 home runs and struck out like 10 niggas in the same game.
Yeah, man. That's what niggas do when they're like 10 years old.
Bruh, I really think
you know what I'm saying?
As a Dragon Ball Z fan, I think this nigga is an android. Like Android 18, 17 type shit. Bro, to be able to do what he's doing on the baseball field is not human, bro.
Definitely on some other shit.
How long this nigga been on, bro?
Like 5, 6 years.
It's been a while. He been like that, though.
Exactly.
He was like that in Japan. But then he finally got over here. And it was like, oh, that shit ain't gonna translate.
Niggas do that, right? Like, you know, if you're a kid playing baseball, like, the pitchers be raw. But then that shit turned down around, like, middle school. This nigga just kept it on.
Bro, they say he's a top 2 hitter in the league and a top 2 pitcher in the league. Like,
That's crazy.
that doesn't make that's not.
That's like Tom Brady playing linebacker.
No, that's like, bruh.
It's like
Yeah.
Tom Brady playing linebacker.
No, that's like Tom Brady being Deion Sanders as well.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, or Tom Brady being like Ed Reed or some shit.
Apparently, right now, he only make 5.5 a year.
Nigga.
5.5.
Nigga.
Oh,
He's still on his rookie contract,
Nigga.
ain't
that
he?
contract finna go crazy.
Nigga. That's why I put this on the board. The money he's about, like, he might actually be the first player in sports history to price himself out of the fucking league. Like, I'm too fire. Y'all don't have enough to pay me for how fire I really am. Like,
What was the highest contract prior to this? Or the highest?
Ain't it,
I think Bryce.
Judge? No, Judge ain't the highest.
I don't think so.
Trout.
It's either Bryce Harper, Trout, might be Scherzer, one of them niggas. Tatis, maybe. Like, niggas, they've been throwing, baseball money is crazy. Baseball money is nuts. They be throwing that shit around.
Did Tatis come back all right?
Oh yeah, Tatis came back balling. But there's a new nigga. There's a new rookie that came from. No, he plays for the Reds, I think. His last name's like Elias something. That nigga is fired. Like, second game of his career, he hit for the cycle type shit. Like, I don't be paying attention to baseball unless like niggas is wildin', and niggas is wildin'. How much Trout making? Mind you, they're on the same team. Yeah. Trout and Ohtani are on the same team, and I don't think they've been to the playoffs yet, which is crazy because the rest of the team is so ass.
426.5 million over 12.
I would not be surprised.
He finna blow that out.
I think Ohtani might get like 800 million, bro. 700 million, which is gonna be insane.
All I know is he's
cap
not
in
gonna get
baseball?
$1 billion, but besides that,
There's no cap in baseball?
No, there is no cap.
But it's like they gotta
No
have
salary
that
cap.
money though. You know, the owner gotta have them, you know, to pay you.
And I'll say some of them.
But over this time frame, he gonna make more than 500 million off of that nigga.
And he's already on a game cover and shit. ain't he?
Yeah.
He's definitely.
Oh, he really
I've seen him in a few commercials.
He's
He's
that
one.
nigga,
Yeah, he
bro.
that one.
He the one, not the two.
Bro, I don't pay attention to baseball that much, but that nigga.
I want to see.
I wake up
those
and be like, what
endorsement
Shohei
numbers.
did last night? Because I know it's something crazy.
Imagine him in Japan. He's probably God.
Oh yeah.
Like if he go back to Japan,
Godzilla.
he walk. The nigga like 6'5".
That nigga is Godzilla over there, bro.
They're like,
He probably be walking on niggas like,
Like, nigga,
take my daughter.
Like,
Bro,
I'm
walking
not,
on
like,
like
nigga,
niggas
my,
lay down on
my
it.
body
Yeah.
is too sacred to even touch this mortal
I'm not
like
touching the
ground and
ground
shit.
over
Nigga
there.
Like,
speed him.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm talking about he probably
that nigga the golden child.
untouched over there, bro. He can do whatever he want over there.
What else we got? NBA free agency has started. There's been a lot of role players getting bread. Lakers took Max. I think Lakers took Gabe Vincent from the Heat. Shout out to y'all.
I like it.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
we snagged him.
Sometimes.
I think Struce went to Cleveland from y'all.
I don't know if he gonna live up to it.
He got that paper.
The Heat, I feel like the finals was really just like a marketing, like, look what we got. That ass, because like they probably knew they wasn't gonna pull some shit up, but they knew they could build some value for the offseason.
Facts. That's really what
Working out.
all y'all had was a bunch of expendable pieces to get better. All them niggas was undrafted. I know them contracts wasn't shit. They freed up all kind of money, so that works out for y'all.
It works for the players. It works for the Heat. You know what I'm saying?
So now, obviously, again, back to the whole Dame shit. Dame could possibly go to the Heat or Brooklyn. I think those are the only two options, really. I don't know. Dame should have left a long time ago. I think he made it too long.
I tweeted a week. I'll come back to it.
But no, go ahead.
I need to find the image. I gotta find the image, but they had like Jordan. You know when Jordan was crying with the trophy on the ground, and he said he finally ran for the goal.
Bruh, Dame should have did this shit a long time ago. This is my tweet of the week. Oh damn, no, you can't see this.
Oh shit.
Bruh, this is the funniest thing I've seen all week. Bruh. Watch this shit. You want to? Huh? I got you.
Are you showing it on the screen?
Oh no, I gotta put it on the shit.
You didn't want. Oh, you don't have the full shit. He was like, "Hey, come here."
I used to do boxing. I took a mark.
I'm gonna run it back for the people. Bruh, you want to talk about the smoothest elbow I've ever seen in my life? Smoothest, like
That nigga probably whispered.
Hey, yo,
Like,
come here.
I can't believe you lost.
hey, he probably hit him with a guess what? Bow!
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Bruh, like if I ever want to elbow a nigga, I know exactly how to do it.
That follow through was nice too.
Right. Fiki? He was ready, like, they gonna take me down, bro. Bah.
That's his lawyer.
Yeah, clearly he lost that case. BET Awards came around. I didn't watch it. I heard that shit was long. They didn't have no host. But I heard it was really good this year. Yeah, I heard the BET Awards was really good this year.
I didn't really watch it.
Shout out to the Migos reuniting.
That was good. That was good.
First time since Takeoff passing.
Well, no. They
publicly.
They did, yeah. Publicly, like on stage.
Right. Publicly. There was footage of them at like a pool party or some shit.
Nah, it was like a County.
Was it? I thought it was something else that had came out that shit.
Or maybe, but what I saw was like them coming together because they had like RP tape and shit.
Yeah,
that was great. That was great to see.
Let me take this
One of
thing.
them city girls threw a phone at Uzi, and we all laughed at the best of the
Yeah. Oh, of course, yeah. The whole thing with JT and Uzi got into it at the BET Awards. JT threw her phone at Uzi, hit that nigga in the face like twice. But then that nigga went to drop an album Friday, and apparently that shit's gonna be the highest, the most selling rap album to come out this year. But
The first
no.
listen to Uzi?
No.
I don't listen to him at all.
I don't listen to half of these niggas.
I hear Uzi nice. I don't listen to him.
I don't listen to him.
I've heard him on features, and I like
Yes.
him on certain features. Like I heard him on that Fab feature, I think it was like 4 Yard Bag or something like that. That shit was hard. He was cool on the push shit. Sometimes I listen to, sometimes I don't. But on features, he's cool. I haven't really listened to a whole project from him. But he one of them, like he do the rock shit, man. He do the hip rock.
Yeah, and I think this new album is more hip rock type shit.
That shit. Man. Like I said, it ain't for me. I get it because I'm pretty sure that shit go hard in the stadiums where he does perform that shit. But it ain't for me, man.
That was my review. I feel like live performances is probably gonna go crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The moshes are definitely gonna take place.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of energy. But I definitely won't be playing it again.
I really wanted to take me to like a casino. She fucking rocks. She wanted me to really rock. I'm like, yo, if I go, I'm not going no for the next bit. I'm be sitting down right here. Like, yo, watch me like people rage and swing and do that shit.
It was funny is like when I went to A3C and saw Future, like that nigga was telling niggas to open the pit up.
Oh yeah,
So
some
it
niggas do that
happens
shit.
everywhere.
Yeah. Some niggas do that shit. Nigga Push did it at his show. He was like, I think it was I don't like when he does what's the shot when he does that shit.
He's like, yo, open the pit up, do that. Nigga going crazy and shit. He's in the back shit. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing all that, bro. Never hit with it. Rock about Jay.
Only
Bro,
rock
you a
I
mosh
fuck
pit,
with.
nigga?
Only rock I fuck with is Tay Rock.
Bars, nigga.
Get your ass out of here, nigga.
Sound
Bars.
Yo, get your ass out of here.
I don't know no mosh pit. The mosh pit, I mean, I might push me one.
Lola the type of nigga to just sneak in the mosh pit and just knock a nigga out and just walk out. Like,
Hit nigga with the Bradshaw clothesline from hell. And then disappear on your ass, nigga. Just vanish.
That nigga do the running clothesline and just keep running. That nigga dip off into the crowd.
Take me one nigga out.
Like that part of it is like I could no, I don't even want to do that shit. I'm like, I ain't try. I'm peaceful, nigga. But if I was in a fucked up mood, me that swing on a random white people.
Lala said this year's BET Awards was really good. She said the album. Oh, she said the Uzi album was heavy rock influence. She likes it. That's my vibe more than hip hop.
Okay.
Is sister fuck with the rock shit, bro?
Yeah, definitely. She put me on something.
Like Fall Out Boy type shit.
I wouldn't say that.
Huh? What was that your go-to?
Fall Out Boy?
Yeah.
That was the first thing. Shit.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What am I
She
supposed to say?
had
Leonard
that
Skinner?
was a
Like, I don't know. Is that too late? I don't know. Fucking
DC maybe.
Green Day. I'm trying to think about.
That's one I know.
Evanescence. You remember them niggas?
Linkin Park was the shit.
Y'all remember Evanescence?
I do remember. Yes, I do.
don't make me
The
play
theme
that.
song to Daredevil.
Yes.
Franz
And I remember
Ferdinand.
50 got mad that
No,
they
not
won a
Franz
Grammy that
Ferdinand.
year and he rocked up on them. I remember that.
I'm trying to think of what other white bands do I know? I don't know.
The Beatles.
Corn.
I don't know no Beatles.
I just know the
Corn.
names, but I don't know.
You sleep. You know some Beatles. Well,
Slipknot.
I played the Beatles Guitar Hero one
There's
4th of July.
You know what it is? I don't be
Queen,
knowing the rock groups,
Queen.
but I be knowing certain songs, and I be like, nah, I fuck with that.
Pantera.
I got a little white.
Sting?
A little white
Mick
place.
Jagger.
Ooh.
Everybody knows Sting though, man.
Was Police a band?
Yeah,
Y'all know that Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
but we know that for Puff shit. That shit.
The classic band.
Phil Collins.
All,
That ain't
all the
rock.
Guitar
That's
Hero
that's
niggas.
Vibe,
That's
nigga.
vibe.
That's
You right,
vibe.
you
That
right.
ain't
Anybody on
rock.
Guitar Hero basically does all them niggas.
I ain't never played.
You never played Guitar Hero? You missed the Guitar Hero phase?
I did.
That
I
shit
played
was
Guitar
hard.
Hero, but we also, like, motherfuckers' house I always used to go over and smoke and chill and shit. That nigga had the hip hop shit, the hip hop one. That shit was fun.
With the scratching and
No,
shit?
like the actual. Well, I think you could buy that like as a separate shit, but
Okay.
it was the mic shit. Yeah, nah, that shit was fire, nigga. Nobody
y'all was on
that
that-
shit.
Y'all was on that Dance Revolution?
We did that. Yeah, we did that when Yeah, my homie had it at the crib too. That was like
I didn't have a map, but my dog in the neighborhood had one.
Yeah, that was.
You become like a real little ass kid on that shit. You been
That's a fact. We used to do that shit when we was rolling and shit, invite bitches over and shit to roll. They love doing that shit on the big screen and shit. Yeah, the Dance Dance Revolution shit.
Oh, DDR?
Motherfucker be active. They just be active on
I have a heart attack, bro.
Nah, on one of them triple stacks. Yeah, I don't fuck with ecstasy pills. Yeah, nah.
What is a triple stack?
That's how they do the
That
ecstasy.
sound like sticker shake. Like,
That's how they describe the ecstasy shit, like the different levels.
That's a steak and shake burger.
Yeah, I took a half a trick that I thought I was gonna die. So
Like I had a Tupac one time. Is that a thing?
Oh, what?
No,
A
nigga.
Tupac.
Nah, what's that? Hennessy Alizé? What the
Bro,
fuck?
no, it was an ecstasy in the shape of Tupac head. Swear.
What?
Nigga, they gave you vitamins.
Motherfucker gave you a Flintstone.
I was gone, bro.
The chalky joint.
It was Tupac. Bro.
Yo, they gave you the Flintstone vitamins, dog.
Not Travis Porter
Yeah,
brought
what?
out Roscoe Dash and Flocka.
What Cole said?
Hold on. Turn the beat. Carlow turned the beat down a couple notches.
Oh, you said turn it down.
You straight right now. Though. That was perfect. You had a good spot right now.
The MCU Marvels. Nobody trying to watch that weak ass shit. Turn it off.
I ain't gonna hold you, and it's fucked up, but that might be, unless they add something that's gonna be very
trying to
fucking
watch
vital
that,
to the phase.
You know what they got to do for this? You know
They have to add something.
the biggest OMG in Marvel history for this to
That's
do
the
anything.
only thing. That's the only
They
thing
got to
could
bring
do.
in fucking Galactus, the X-Men. They got to do all of that shit in this one. They have to. Other than that, Nobody's going to see this.
Trying to see this.
Nobody's going to see this.
Who is this bitch
Not
in
I.
the middle?
You ain't see the show?
She ain't see her show.
That's Miss Marvel,
Yeah,
right?
that's Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and then that's the.
That's her
That's
name is Photon.
No, that's called affirmative action.
Oh my god.
That's what that is. Everybody's trying to see a weak ass show.
It's a movie actually.
They should
Have y'all been watching Secret Invasion?
That shit's fire.
Absolutely.
Fuck what you talking about.
Absolutely.
Wait, what?
Fuck what
Secret
you talking
Invasion?
about. That shit
Invasion
is fire.
with,
That Secret
Samuel?
Invasion. I know you haven't watched it.
I-
It's Samuel. You know he wasn't coming there with no fuck shit.
I watched the
Oh,
first
I want to
episode.
see it.
That shit was hard. I know.
I started it last
No.
night. I started last night. 'Cause there's only 2 episodes
I watched the first
But-
one. It was good.
out. Yeah.
So you don't have to watch nothing else to know what's going on, right?
I'm
You
sure.
might
You gotta
gotta
watch
watch
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel.
I know that's gonna be hard.
Actually, no, because they kind of do the recap.
That's
in the
gonna be a
second
struggle.
episode.
I would still watch it.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be hard, bro.
Just watch Captain
I fell
Marvel.
asleep in Captain Marvel. I ain't gonna hold you. But
Listen, you
Watch.
gonna
You
See,
ever
that's how they
finish
get
it?
you. They're
I
like,
did.
we didn't
I
catch
fell
you on the
asleep in
front
the
end. When the
fucking
movie
theater.
came out, we gonna catch you on the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
end.
yeah. Catch it on the
Yeah.
back.
take you a triple stack.
Those
you'll
greedy
be all right.
bastards.
Hell no. Don't
They
do
got
that.
me
Nigga,
on
you ain't
the
gonna
back
see
end.
nothing after that.
Nigga, them
Yeah.
triple stacks is nah.
Take you a
Stop
triple-
with the
Take you
damn
a
steak and
Tupac.
shake reference.
Take you a Tupac and a triple stack. You'll be good.
But nah, that Secret Invasion is hitting. Like I knew the Secret
Overhyped.
Invasion. All right.
Bro,
Because
Marvel
it's-
Have you
people
seen
be
Flash?
so-
Because
Marvel
it-
Did you
people
see
be
Flash?
So overhyped
Did you see
and shit.
Flash?
Marvel people
Did you
love
see
the
Flash?
overhyped shit, bro.
Exactly.
Yes, I
You
saw
don't wanna talk
Flash.
about that
Flash
shit.
was good.
No,
Yes,
it wasn't.
It was good.
No, it wasn't.
8 out of 10.
I could have did
8.6.
I could have 8.6 out of what? 30?
Out of 10.
Stop it,
It was
please.
good.
That's
Out
the
of
CP
10.
scale out of 30.
It was good.
8.6 out of 30.
What was bad about
I
it?
still haven't watched
The
it.
CGI was atrocious.
Get the fuck out of here.
But it's 2023.
The
That shit look
CGI.
like, that shit look like
That's how you
01
know the
Ivan Ooze
movie
type
was
shit.
good. That's how you know the movie was
That
good.
shit look like
Niggas talk
01
about CGI.
Ivan Ooze.
CGI.
I haven't gotten
Bro, I mean-
Ivan Ooze
Get outta
vibes
here.
until like X-Men Apocalypse. Like
Bruh,
that
it's
nigga.
worse than Apocalypse, B.
It's not.
It's
He's tripping.
the CGI is 10 times worse.
I'm
than
not gonna lie,
Apocalypse.
because I've spent like past
really
like
not.
Now
couple
the
weeks.
storyline for
Rewatch
Flash,
the X-Men
but the
and all
storyline
that.
for Flash, the Flashpoint paradox is always fire. So,
Thank you.
but how
I was
they
about to
did
say,
it,
just don't lie.
the optics of it was not fire. to
Come
me.
on.
It wasn't, bro.
The
I
only-
would rather watch the animated version.
The only thing not
Hands
fire
down.
is the black. The black. The black. I ain't
No.
trying to spoil it.
No.
Other than that, it was a really
Bro,
great
as
movie.
soon as he put his suit, bro,
No.
from the opening scene, and he put his suit on, Garbaggio.
See, you're already hating. You're admitting that you're hating from the opening.
It's no, bro.
You're
You gonna
admitting
see
that
it.
you're
You go.
hating.
He gonna put that suit on. You gonna be like, he gonna look like this the whole movie. Like, is it really supposed to look like
It's
that?
Flash. It's what he
That
always
nigga look like a Goofy in that, bro.
It's
His
his
whole
outfit.
suit
His
is
whole
animated, bro. Like, it's not even. He's not even in a real suit. It's a CGI suit the entire time. Like you see, I'm sure you seen the show. You seen the Flash show on CW. Bro, it's not even a nigga in a costume.
It is.
That nigga is a CGI figure the entire time he's in his
He's
suit,
in a
bro.
real suit. It's a real
What I'm noticing here
Flight
is
is
the juxtaposition
a real suit.
between Marvel.
You didn't want to talk about it.
DC
no more.
gang.
Did anybody see Transformers?
DC gang. Everybody watched
That's why
it.
I need to go see
I
Transformers.
did watch it.
Was that
The new
good?
joint drop?
I should have watched it in theaters.
Transformers fire.
I heard it.
The new joint?
I heard it's good.
I heard it was straight.
It was good.
Do I
Heard
have
it's
to
long
watch
as
any
fuck.
of the ones before?
Me and my
Okay,
lady
cool.
just rewatched all of them, all the way up to like literally.
I feel like I saw like the first
It
3 or
really
4
wasn't.
and I
Even
was
Bumblebee was
done.
kind of dope actually. Bumblebee wasn't bad.
I
But yeah,
forget,
it
I
was.
forget at one of them parts. That's where it's like it kind of got retconned and kind of like restarted. At
That's
one of them.
it's the Bumblebee.
Bumblebee?
Bumblebee is the one that takes it back.
Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
And I don't think you have
that
to
was
watch
great.
that one for it either. But
that shit was straight. But that Flash again. Storyline was fire. I'm not saying the
What you give it out
storyline.
of 10?
At best, at the absolute best, a 7. At best, a 7. At best, a 7. Wow. That shit was not better than Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Why are we comparing it to Guardians? Why don't we compare?
Because that was the last. That was the
We're
last.
comparing a
Marvel movie.
number 1 to a number 3.
No, but that was the last. That was the last Marvel movie I saw in theaters. Was Guardians 3. It is not even close to Guardians.
I'm
3.
not comparing it to a third.
It don't. Bro, I'm just talking
for a
about.
nigga that has no horse in this either way, because I have been like on the fence of wanting to watch Flash and shit. But I remember when I went to the movie theater and I was like, nah, let me watch that animated Spider-Man shit instead, because I know that one was gonna be fire and worth the money.
I haven't gone to see that yet.
That's fire as fuck.
I know that one's fire. I didn't.
Marvel ain't seen Spider-Man.
Yeah, I didn't go. I didn't see the first one.
You ain't seen the first?
No. In the movies, I saw it. But in the movies, I didn't go. I didn't think it was like I didn't trust it at first. I was like, I was like, but
It was good.
no, that shit was fire.
I hated the ending though. I was like, what is this episode?
Nah, so we just.
I ain't got time for that. They always trying to set up all these little setups, bro.
What you think the Flash was?
I'm saying
A fucking setup.
Yeah, but the Flash ending was better than the Spider-Verse ending.
Bro.
Absolutely.
No. Well, I
gotta
gotta go rewatch the second.
For a nigga that like the Snyderverse Justice League shit, is it up there?
Yeah, it's better than that.
Wait,
better than
was what better than what?
Flash better than Snyderverse Justice League.
What? You said Flash was better than the Snyder cut?
Yes.
You high as fuck. You smoking crack for
Snyder
real.
Cut was 4 hours and 29 minutes.
Of straight pressure.
It's the same fucking movie, just with different scenes.
A completely different movie.
It's different.
Totally different movie.
That shit was different.
Because it was 2 hours of extra fucking film.
It's a totally different movie.
It makes it,
Totally different movie, bro. Completely different movie.
Flash is better.
You're smoking crack.
If Flash would have took 4 hours of putting shit together, sure, it could have had more shit.
Flash wasn't better than
You just
Man of Steel.
Okay, come
Fuck
on.
is we talking about?
Come on, bro.
I mean, Man of Steel was kind of hard. I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on.
Flash was not better than Man of Steel.
Yes, it
Which
was.
basically, Flash was Man of Steel, just
Better-
remixed
better than
with
Aquaman.
old ass Michael Keaton.
better than Aquaman.
Come on, bro. You tripping.
I'm taking Aquaman. I really don't. To be honest with you, I never have to watch that Flash
This
movie
is just
again.
pure hate.
No, I just didn't like the optics of it, bro. It just didn't look good.
Now you are optics. Now you all about the optics.
Nigga, I'm watching the movie. What am I supposed to be paying attention
You
to?
are optometrist. You are optometrist.
You just an op, nigga.
Come on.
I said the storyline was fire, but the optics. I'm going to a movie to it's
you
a
watch the
visual
bootleg?
experience.
You watched the bootleg?
But I went and was in the leather joints with the recline. Don't fucking play with me.
I'll make sure.
You probably watched it on the site.
At first.
Yeah.
And then
How you fighting with this shit? You ain't even seen it.
I watched it at first just to break the
That
ice,
nigga-
and then I watched it.
This nigga watched the
Nigga had to break
bootleg.
the ice.
I did watch the bootleg. First.
How far did you get in the bootleg? You watched the whole thing?
Flash was
I
not
was
better than
hoping-
Man of Steel, Cole. Fuck out of here. Go back and rewatch
Flash
Man
is
of
definitely
Steel.
better than Man of Steel.
Man of Steel was fire. You sleep.
I didn't say it wasn't fire,
Flash
but the Flash
literally
was
took
better.
Man of Steel whole plot line and just remixed it
Oh my god!
and brought in Michael Keaton.
Come on, bro.
Fuck outta here.
This is just pure hate. What are you talking about?
That's literally what it was.
All right, bro.
Man of Steel was hard. I don't know. Y'all niggas crazy. Flash, that nigga look. Anyway, what else up there? Shit. Damn, we ran through everything for you?
Casanova.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Hey, look, man.
And
I
passed
ain't.
on.
50 years between the two of them.
Unrelated incidents, but
Quick math.
they
I like
both
that.
be talking.
That's gonna be a long ass 15 for Cass, especially because again, this is right after he apparently tried to cop a plea and
I wasn't the game
and
all that.
nah, he admitted to being in the gang, but he tried to drop his flag and apparently he got cut, sliced in prison and shit.
I heard that wasn't true though.
Nah, he got cut. He got cut, and then apparently he got cut, and then he went and cut them niggas back and shit. So like, Cass ain't going like no punk. Like he held it down, but that's gonna be a long 15, man. Hey, man, stop getting tricked off the streets. That's really what it is. Like for the boat, I can't speak too much on Cass, but again, I was a Taxstone fan. Still fuck with it. Again, he has like as far as his podcast, he has my favorite Beanie Siegel interview from any interview that Beanie Siegel's ever done and shit. And Tax really should have been one of them niggas in that podcast. Like he should have really been one of them dudes and shit.
Hey, would you come here?
Nigga just let bullshit trick him off the street.
Yeah, tricked himself off the street.
Like you really tricked yourself off, bro, for Troy Ave, bro. And that's what you guys sit. That's what you guys sit with.
Think
Fuck,
about that.
Like you shitted on this nigga. You think so lowly of this nigga, and you let this nigga trick you off the streets. But for what? Like for what?
That's why the streets is goofy.
And that's so corny and shit.
It
Man.
be all. It's damn near like gossip. You know what I mean?
It's just corny, man. And then Cass, same thing. It's just like, my nigga, you. I don't know how I don't know how fucking.
Put that in the group.
I don't know how deep or whatever that motherfucker was as far as with the streets while he was trying to get signed. But the minute you fucking was even got a paperwork from Rock Nation or whatever and all that, bro, you should have just did.
I need that.
You gotta did all of that shit,
Right,
bro.
I'm out.
But no, you in the Barclays getting in the shootouts with 6ix9ine crew and shit. You doing this, that, and the third, and you still running crazy, doing all this extra shit too.
Players always watching.
Hey, Cole,
That's
you the man. We miss you, bro. Cole hit the comments. Lo, this one for you. So, Adam 20, you know Adam 22.
Oh shit.
So Cole said,
Cole with the lob.
so Adam 22 let his wife is a porn star. Adam 22 let his wife film a scene for the first time since they've been together with another man who happens to be some famous black porn star who's swinging some crazy shit.
White people,
Right. It's funny because I've been seeing this go around like, oh, would you ever like, right, like, never in a million years.
He married a porn star.
First off, that's strike one.
I mean, from the jump, it's like you can't really say that. He married a porn star.
Why don't I have it
right now.
I need it now before you forget. My bad.
I
It's
got
a beat. This nigga man going crazy on the beat game. No. This some shit that you should probably rap on, to be honest with you.
I got somebody on it already, actually.
I don't care about none of these niggas.
It's on
None
all
of 'em.
streaming platforms. Go listen to Holla
It's on all streaming platforms?
by King Micah and myself out of Detroit. King Micah out of Detroit.
Hold on. But go back. Alright, my bad. Back to the cuckolding.
Back to the cuckolding. Yo, that's a terrible go back to.
No black nigga is down for that.
Never say never, man, because there are some deviant motherfuckers out there.
1% of niggas down. That's a real deviant nigga. They need to put him back in the tube.
I'm like I said,
So it's funny because he actually just tweeted something. Hold on, let me see. Because Cole put it in there.
He probably like, I regret that shit.
Complete opposite, actually. It's officially been a week since I let my wife do a porn with another guy. I felt a little jealous at first, but overall it wasn't that big a deal. She watched me sleep with hundreds of girls and it's never affected our relationship. Sleeping with that gentleman has been amazing for both her career and our business Plug Talk show. Overall, I'm glad we did it and I'm happy to report her vagina has returned to its original pre-BBC size.
that nigga's a deviant, bro.
Yeah,
like
kind of.
he a deviant, bro. Like that's some Yakubian shit. I'm not supposed to understand.
What?
That's the Yakub shit. That's
Wait.
that. That's that.
He said
that's that-
Yakubian shit.
Yeah, that's Yakubian as fuck, bro. Like I can't identify with that shit. I don't choose to understand it. I can't understand it. I
I'm
don't
stuck
want
on
to understand
the term Yakubian. It's fucking
that's
hilarious.
some Yakubian snow road shit. All of that shit.
Snow road.
Snow road.
Wasp.
Shout out to Landon for
That's
that.
a wasp.
Landon who?
Landon.
What
He came
Landon
up with
is?
that.
He said Snow Roach?
Yeah.
He probably got that from Umar.
Possibly.
That sounds like an Umar reference. That's some
Yeah.
Umar shit.
I remember that nigga. It was on the pod when I first heard that shit. We named one of the episodes that I
We
Snow
did
Roach.
name
Yeah.
some Snow Roach.
That shit was crazy. So I was like, goddamn, I've never heard that shit before.
That shit crazy.
But yeah, that's some bottom tier, bottom tier, low tier, and
Round level.
yeah, man, that's like,
Right, that.
You married a porn star though, so
Yeah, I have no sympathy for that nigga.
at that point, you feel me?
That
You
nigga
signed up for
he
it.
volunteered.
Yeah, you damn put your name on the paper with
Right, that was voluntary. You ain't have to do that.
Enjoy that.
All right,
You gotta kiss her.
let's see what we got. Rapid fire. We can close this out. Carlisha Hood was released. Carlisha Hood is the woman who was being punched on in the burger spot and called her son to come and.
oh, so she been cleared of
Yeah,
charges.
she's
too?
been cleared and she's
Good
actually
shit.
suing the police department for arresting her.
She don't need to do all that.
Yeah, but
She
hey,
need to stop while she ahead.
hey, if it was,
I mean, if the charges are already dropped, they can't
right, they can't recharge her. Again.
Yeah,
Why
so
they
fuck.
can't?
It's called double jeopardy. If you've been cleared.
If you're saying yes, they can watch her every move and try.
Oh
to
yeah, I'm sure they're gonna find her for something else.
That's
but
lock her ass.
I see what you're saying.
So it's kind of like not worth the trouble, but
She need to chill out while she ahead, bro.
The woman who shot the mother of the child who came to get the iPad. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Yeah.
How her kids was playing and the iPad was lost, and she tracked the iPad to a particular house. Went to try to get the iPad, and a white lady shot her through the door and killed her right in front of her son. She won't be getting a murder charge because murder has to be proved as a premeditated, but she will still be getting a manslaughter charge. So she'll still be in jail for like 30 plus, but she's not getting a murder charge, which is what everybody is wanting. Which I agree. Like, as long as she ain't getting out no time soon.
I'll take the manslaughter charge
You know
if she got
like,
sit for
as long as she's got to sit.
She got to sit
it is
for
what it is.
15 plus, 20 plus. I'll take that.
Yeah, like as long as she got to sit. I mean,
I can say, bro.
would you go ahead?
I don't want to be
Hey,
sexist.
if you made it this far, we passed the hour. Let that shit ride.
I don't want to be sexist.
Oh, whoa.
Nah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Lean into it.
This your anger. This what you here for?
Come on, man. Give them gutter.
I'll give these women no guns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
bitch, yeah, bitch, a taser and a spatula. Go cook me some sandwiches, bitch.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh my God.
Hey, if you made it this far, I was just playing.
I was walking with you, and this
It
is where I got
started
to veer
out
to.
so good.
I was
Yeah.
walking with
playing.
you. This is where I got to veer to the
I'm
left.
just
started out
playing.
so good.
I'm just playing.
You not.
Patreon $99.99 for my real feelings.
So what if you do that for me?
I'm just playing.
Hit that
That
nigga
one
with
right there.
shit off the wall.
Right.
What we got? What else? I think we really hit everything else up there. Cardi cheating on Offset.
Who cares?
Don't really care. Not surprised. Get Back was gonna come eventually.
Cause you
she
cheat with
probably
me.
had that nigga sign that NDA.
Cause you cheat with me.
What you said?
She can cheat with me. I won't tell.
It's funny. I used to talk about that
Nigga
shit.
Jay Holiday over here.
But on my podcast, I used to talk about like celebrities are dumb for cheating like within their own space. Like you gotta cheat with a nigga who you can really bribe. Like if y'all be cheating with niggas who got money, you gotta cheat with a nigga who don't have it and just give him the money. That nigga ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. What? You can find you any little nigga. 15,000 right now. Lord, take that shit to the grave. Right. She can get
I take that back.
$250. This nigga
Just
low.
wait, cause the way
Hey,
niggas
let's give me
is built
3
today, bruh,
guaranteed smashes.
Motherfucker, if a random
we
nigga
good.
got that $20,000 DM from Cardi come through, blow her back out, it's gonna get worse. I think a nigga gonna really
Extort it for more.
extort her for more,
He gonna tell
or
homies.
he's gonna tell niggas. He bruh.
Homie's not gonna believe you.
It all depends.
Like,
So,
yo, I
okay,
just
so if
smashed
it's
Cardi
Cardi,
with a 30 band.
I need more. 20,000 is. I mean, I would do it. I mean, I would do it free, but I do it free, right? But if we talking on I'm trying to get something, really get something out of it, I need more than 20,000.
Lotto hit you up talking about, yo, rip me out the plastic. I'm brand new. And I got 25,000 for you right now.
Oh, I'm doing it and then I'm telling her.
That's the thing right there.
25,000 not enough, bro. It's not. It's not. Not a,
25 is enough to do it, not enough to keep
it's-
quiet.
Exactly. It's enough to do it, not enough to keep quiet.
That's
Yo.
It's not.
Oh,
Cause you
Lord.
go, bruh. She gonna drop that next hit, and you gonna be like, 25.
Nobody gonna believe you. I'll be like, hey.
Now if it was a childhood crush from like one of them, and they threw it out there to you, you still would like tell.
What you mean?
If it was like, I was just naming it was like random stuff. I'm talking about like whoever your childhood crush was coming
Raven.
up and shit.
She was my childhood crush.
Raven Simone.
Yes. Yes. I used to love Mr. Raven.
She went.
She had a moment. I ain't mad at it.
I did.
She like,
Yeah, but shoot out.
No, she said she just made everybody sign NDA because you don't know what she is.
She like a mohawk with.
She said she about everything. She just make you sign an NDA so you just don't know.
Oh,
He said a mohawk lesbian?
yeah.
You see, I ain't talking no more. Cause
It's a wild nigga, bro.
I don't know where we go. This combo.
This nigga's a wild
I ain't never heard.
Mohawk. Let's be. Yeah, Lil Wild.
Yo, dude.
Lil Wild nigga.
Hey, shit, I'm just serious.
I ain't got nothing left. Anything y'all want to get off?
Oh, on some wrestling shit. Shout out, rest in peace to Draws from the Headbangers. He passed away recently. I don't know if we ever said rest in peace to Iron Sheik.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to Iron Sheik.
I feel like we did that on one of the pods, but I can't remember. So if we did, cool. If we didn't, rest in peace, Sheik. Other nigga that hated Hulk Hogan more than me. That nigga every day.
You hated Hulk Hogan, bro?
I was not a Hulk Hogan fan, bro. Never.
Listen here, bro. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest Hogan fan either.
And then him coming in with and then the racist tape just validated me and everything. So it's like, all right, yeah, I never.
Hogan was, he was like Vanna White, bro. White people love him.
Yeah.
And niggas was like, he alright.
Vanna fucking White. Cole, crank us up, man. Cole, where you at? You in the comments still? Probably not.
I can hear it off the fucking headphones. You jamming over there.
Bro, I've been over here vibing. This nigga been going crazy. If you made it this far, you already know what it is. King Carlow on the live beatage. Pause.
Wow. Whoa.
The whole setup.
Ashley Madison on your mind.
Right.
Oh my God.
King Carlow. Nigga said on the live beatage.
King Carlow on the live
instrumentation, my boy.
That's not enough. That's instrumentation, like, man. King Carlow live on the DJ.
King Carlow live with the vibes.
That works. King Carlow live with the vibes.
I was thinking
about
Gudda Lo
live
with
what?
DJ name. Low key, I was thinking about coming out with something different. Like,
Hey, Cole said what?
Another DJ name?
Money Carlo.
Hey Cole, anything we left
DJ
out,
Money
bro?
Carlo
Talk
or
to
some
me.
shit, maybe.
Tell me if anything we need to
Although I'm
get to.
broke right now.
Sign up.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sign us out with this one. You already know. Crank us up, man. Crank it up. What y'all put your mics on for? We ain't done. I'm just playing. Crank this up all the way. Max us out.
Oh, I know this beat.
Yeah. Max me out, Carlo. Max me out. We out of here. If you made it this far, you already know what it is. Cole, save that whatever that is to the next pod. More content coming. Remind me to put stuff on the Patreon. Hey, we live, man. Shout out to the two. That's what I need. So the drop board on here
like
sucks.
Black milk shit, nigga.
Black milk
Which
shit.
one?
The holla joint.
Oh yeah.
That shit
like
fire.
Black milk or some shit, some Detroit shit. Yeah.
Fuck is black milk? Oh,
Yeah, I got.
hey,
King Michael.
we out. Turn it up. Max it out. Turn it up. Max it out. Turn it up. Max it out. Oh. Fucking red. You're not nowhere close to that. You good. Perfect, right? No, give me some. What the hell is that? That's Spill? Oh, that's like a video on YouTube? Hey, we out.